Hello. Broadcasting live from beautiful Midtown Manhattan. Where on a clear night you can almost see American troops torturing Al-Qaeda prisoners by forcing them to bathe. It's the Ron and Fez Show, and I'm your announcer, Joe Poo. And now let's introduce your hosts. The guys hoping Mike Tyson takes less Zoloft and more cyanide. Here they are, Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley, radio's ringside Kevorkian.
It is the Ron and Fez Show. I'm Ron. There's Fez.
Yeah.
Stand up, Fez, so they can see it.
I am standing.
Oh, jeez. We will be with you till 11 o'clock tonight. Not all of us, though, Fezzy. Our announcer, Joe Poo, already tells me he's heading home.
What?
He's sick.
Well, done for the night, are you, Biggin? Goodbye.
You have a good job, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Good job, goodbye.
What the hell's wrong with you, Joe?
Yeah, you look so sick. I don't know, my stomach feels like someone's stabbing a knife into it and twisting.
That wish.
Means it's working.
I only wish. That's my dream, Fezzy.
Joe Poo, you always have stomach problems. Yeah, I used to have ulcers when I was younger.
Sure, you had a lot to worry about. What time Thundercats was coming on.
Now I'm peeing water.
What's wrong with you, do you know?
I have no idea. Are you going to go to the doctor? Because you're always grabbing your gut, and last time that happened to someone around here, Black Earl, he almost bled out.
Let him slice a couple yards of your bowels out and see if that helps out a little bit.
Worked for Earl. Yeah, there's no blood on the tissue yet.
Yuck. Blood on the tissue.
Then they'll give me tampons.
Blood on the plow.
Oh, jeez. So, you're leaving?
Yeah,
all right,
I don't think I get stained.
All right,
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we can't wait.
He is getting so outshined by the interns around here. He can't take it. The pressure's getting to him.
Wonder Boy, our new intern, and then we got a girl who's just fabulous. I can't believe all this good stuff is happening in the world of interns.
When we didn't think it could get any better than Friday Fight, our last intern, on the show.
You had a problem?
If you need me to, I'll rub my taint and make it all better.
By the way, Fezzy, you are going to be getting a call by somebody who's going to ask to come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Come back?
I won't tell you. It's just a call from down under.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I will not. I am not available to take that phone call.
Well, he's only calling you so you can set up a meeting for the two of you to sit down.
Oh, God. There'll be no call. There'll be no sit down.
Well, as long as you're open about it.
It's beyond my control. I'm kicking this one upstairs.
I said to him, whose spot you taking? You can't replace Hawk now.
Right.
After he's moved back, he's 10 times better than you. You can't replace Rory.
Exactly. Rory's the champ.
Billy's better than you on the phones.
Right.
And Al's better at walking around and holding papers.
And eating Tic Tacs. Maybe we'll have to have a Tic Tac eating competition.
But even after all the time he's been with us, don't you think Wonder Boy, our brand new intern's already even better?
Yeah, I mean, if we were hiring at this moment, and those were the two candidates, Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
And Dumpy LaPresto, I'd have to go with Wonder Boy at this point.
All right, Wonder Boy is basically my intern, Fezzy. He's taken a lot of interest in me and my happiness.
If you were animals of the wild, he would be picking fleas and bugs off of you to keep your pelt clean.
Wonder Boy has a little David Spade act going where he just sits at my right-hand side and whispers mean things about other people to me.
Man, I wish we had come up with the name Finch before we came up with Wonder Boy.
I like Finch, but he is a Wonder Boy, this kid. But you weren't here when I walked in today, Wonder Boy.
Well, I was trying to do some other things.
Yeah, I don't like that. You're already getting off the thing that really likes me about you. Is just wondering if I'm okay.
Well, if you want, I could wait at the door for you, because that's what I was doing, but I felt like it wasn't productive.
No, it is productive.
You're waiting at the door for Ronnie?
Because this way I have someone to hand my coat to.
Oh, that's nice. I love that person.
Take this, Wonder Boy. Well, you're doing great.
Thanks.
The kid does production already. Now, the beautiful girl intern we have, we got to come up with a name for her.
She needs a name, because she's coming on Gangbusters
She
as
is.
well. It's stiff competition in the intern department for a change.
Let's face it, she's already passing Wonder Boy.
Oh. She may end up being Wonder Girl, and you'll just be Finch. Is there a Finch song?
I don't know if we could have a Wonder Boy and a Wonder Girl, then the Wonder Twins.
The Wonder Twin powers activate.
I like that. And we could get them rings. Did they have rings? Is that what they were touching?
Now, those twins did now. Wonder Twins just hit their fists.
Who used to stick rings together?
Who was it? And then they would form some...
Kind of a good thing.
Yeah, right. It was another pair of twins. It was a boy and a girl. It was like on Arabian Nights or something, I think.
I can't remember that, but they used to put their... I guess they had to be together to make that ring power happen.
Yeah. Why not just give someone both halves of the ring? In case there's any sort of... Just in case trouble happens.
The problem is
you take the other piece of the ring.
Here's the problem. You end up putting the ring on, 2 fingers, and you touch them together accidentally. You're having a sandwich, and suddenly the power ring activates.
With the ring thing, I keep thinking like some genie would appear and bail everybody out.
Hey, Joe, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys, you need a little call collar for Wonder Boy. So if you need a sandwich or something, or you need to be carried to the studio, just press the button and call him down.
I like that. That way I'm in complete 24-hour attention with him. I like the Wonder Boy, though. Here's my prediction, Fezzy.
What's that?
He's going to go far in this business.
Wonder Boy is getting himself very well-rounded. He's trying to learn every aspect.
Yeah.
And he takes your coat.
It's not, I made up the coat thing, but he does take a lot of interest in whether I'm okay.
Form of an ice coat rack.
And have you ever noticed this? Al's never cared whether I'm okay, or Rory, or Billy, or any of those.
No, not one of them.
All kinds of cares if you're okay on the air, but when the show's over, he's done with you, Fez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's put in his time. He's like that housekeeper that's going home for the night. Well, I guess I'm done for the evening.
And all Joe Poo does is leave after he does his stupid little announcement, which is rarely funny.
Right.
And on the other hand, if he does stay, he just calls people into the office that annoy Fez.
And he almost got fired for it Friday night after the show.
All right, here's a lot of people who want to answer our ring question. I didn't want to start the show this way. Hey, Dre, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dre.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
It's Shazam.
Shazam didn't have a ring.
No, it was a brother and sister, and they put the rings together. They go Shazam, and a genie would come out.
I don't remember that.
Captain Marvel was Shazam.
Yeah, and he had his own kind of Sunday show or Saturday show for a while, remember?
Right. Yeah, this is the show that comes on, like, Cartoon Network.
No,
now.
he was a real person, and he used to ride around in a van with his older friend, Mentor.
Which is odd, because Mentor was a mentor.
Right. And then here's the other thing. So he would put all his powers into solving who was stealing bikes in some little town. It seemed like he was always wasting these superpowers.
Here's the thing. The guy can fly. If he says Shazam, he turns into Captain Marvel who can fly. But he's just going to truck around in a Winnebago and cover as little ground as possible in this country. They always seem to be out in the desert, too.
Yeah, they were outside of L.A. somewhere in the drier parts.
They always seem to be pulling into some Arizona ghost town.
Hey,
where crime was rampant.
Hey, Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, you guys are thinking of the Thing, man. Remember Thing Ring, Do Your Thing?
Thing Ring, Do Your Thing?
Yeah, it was short-lived on the Super Friends and the Fantastic Four.
I mean, Thing never really needed a ring. He was just a rock.
Right, it's clobbering time.
No. After a while, he got the rocks off him, and he had to have a ring and say, Thing Ring, Do Your Thing, and the rocks sucked on him and beat the crap out of people.
I got the rocks off him?
Yeah, he was covered in rocks.
All right, and wait. Now,
well, Thing, we got your rocks off, finally.
Now, why would Thing ever need to lose his rocks to fight? Keep the rock.
He was covered in rocks. Look at him.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. That made him powerful.
Yeah, How do you pick up a chick covered in rocks?
Well, you can't. But
Yeah, so we got him off,
when he sees a broad, he's going to yell, "Thing ring, do your thing. I want to score."
Get off. I guess if I said that.
All right, see you later, my friend.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
I never remember the thing having a ring to turn into the thing.
No, he was just always stuck as the thing.
Right.
And then sometimes he would put clothes on, like a suit.
Yeah, he'd put on a big overcoat and a hat with glasses.
Yeah.
To cover up that orange rock.
I always wanted to see the Thing fight the Hulk, though. That'd be a nice battle.
Yeah, Hulk could kill him.
Just power. You honestly think?
Yeah.
How can you beat a rock?
I think the Hulk was always more powerful.
Well, what are you going to do, knock him out?
The only way you're going to beat the Thing, the fact that he's a rock, is get a paper guy. Because paper beats rock.
How does that ever happen anyway? Even if you wrap paper around a rock, a rock is still better.
And it's going to go right through that paper.
Now, when I would ever play rock, paper, scissors, I would just choose rock and say the same thing. That means I won. A rock would be paper.
I would always play Thing, paper, scissors.
Yeah, but you were playing with your Thing.
And Benjamin Groom could always break scissors or tear up paper.
Adam, you're on the round of Fez.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, guys. Cardholder 115. Yeah, aren't you guys thinking of Captain Planet?
I never think of Captain Planet. That was the Tom Cruise character, right?
I don't know. The Captain Planet with all the Planeteers.
Yeah, Tom Cruise used to play that voice, I think.
Tom Cruise was Captain Planet?
I know he was there when they introduced it.
Oh, my God. I never knew that.
It was like an environmental show.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. The little monkey guy.
It was terrible.
The guy...
Now, all those
Who
kids...
wants a superhero who cleans up pollutants?
Oh, come on. I'm sick of the cigarettes. I'm sick of the oil spills. I'm sick of it, man.
All right.
Yeah.
I know. Superheroes, again, wasting powers by recycling plastics.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
There's worse crimes.
Now, I don't know if Tom Cruise was the voice always, but I remember when they did the press conference, he had Tom Cruise helping him out.
That's hysterical. Yeah, but all those kids had a ring, and one was earth, and one was wind, and one was fire.
I couldn't watch that. I don't need the elements protecting me. Hey, Beth, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Beth. Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. What can we do for you?
Well, it's the kids from the Thundercats that put their rings together, and then they became more powerful. It was like the little boy cat and the girl cat, but I can't remember their names.
I called them all Joe Poo, no matter what they were. That's his favorite show.
In the backyard with my sword, I held it up high. My dad came up on his bike, said I was going to die. Thunder, 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 cats. Didn't come when I ran and fled. Thunder, 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 cats. My dad beat me in my big fat head.
All right, Wonder Boy does, our own Wonder Boy, Fuzzy, our fabulous intern, has an answer for us.
Oh, really?
Tom Cruise was Captain Planet. Sorry, step on
Right.
in the movie. They started it with a movie, and then it went on to a TV series, I believe. And I don't think it was him in the TV series.
It was an animated movie?
I think they kicked off with an animated movie, and he was that in the beginning of that. He was the Captain Planet in the beginning of it. I didn't watch it, but I do remember thinking.
Hey, we're not going to call you puss or whatever for knowing who was Captain Planet.
I just remember
you
thinking
care about this Earth and our environment.
All right, so I like that. So he did the big push, the big TV movie.
Yeah, and I thought it was beneath him. That's why I thought I remember seeing, I'm like, this is Tom Cruise, and now he's
It's not like
no one's above the environment, mister.
I guess not.
And it's not like it wrecked his career.
Well, it's true.
All right, here's Jimmy. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
It was the Green that had the ring. Green Lantern had the lantern. Green Arrow had the ring.
Right, but here's how we're off track here. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Fezzy and I
Those two ought to get together.
There was some little boy and girl who had half rings.
Right.
They would put them together, and I thought maybe they were the Wonder Twins. So maybe we could call our interns Wonder Boy and Wonder Girl.
Right, but the Wonder Twins just put their fists together.
No ring.
No rings.
But you do agree with me that somebody used to have half rings.
I absolutely remember the half rings, because I thought that would be really cool to have half a ring.
Huh.
And find that person.
Sure, your other half. You would never know. You go to bars and you try to put your ring together with
This group can't possibly be my family. There must be someone out there with another half a ring.
Hey, Tom, you're on Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Cool in the gang.
Big ass card holder 13673.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
You guys are thinking of the Wonder Twins. Their names were Zan and Jaina. And they had the little blue monkey called Glee.
Oh, yeah, I remember all those, but they didn't put the rings together, right?
Yeah, they did. They actually had to touch their Wonder rings. They were the ones with the half ring.
They didn't have rings.
Now,
They
Fezzy,
did have rings.
They're
They
just
had
touching fists.
Fez
They're just fisted.
Yeah. No.
Their hands.
Now, let me ask you this, Fez. Without being together and hitting fists, could they have power?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they had to yell Wonder Twin power, right?
Right. Wonder
they
Twin
had Wonder
powers
Twin
to activate, and they were always stuck in a cage. Separate of each
Yeah,
other.
right. They could
Separate
just
cells.
not be able to reach.
And then one time Gleek put his head in between their fists, and they connected that way.
That's cheating.
I think it's cheating. Well, their whole act was cheating.
Yeah.
Because, the boy could turn into anything he wanted to and just say it was made out of ice.
Yeah.
It's one thing to turn into a river.
Yeah.
Or water, a bucket of water. But when you're turning into a drill that's made of ice.
You're suddenly an ice motorcycle that everybody can get on your back.
That's cheating. And the girl, when they didn't have an earth animal that could make things up, she'd be a Venusian bear slug.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
That's cheating,
If you
too.
can't take over with all the species that we have here on this planet to turn into, then you're not very much of a superhero.
Exactly.
Now, who did she used to hang around with? George Lowe?
I believe so.
That was Space Ghost, right?
Right.
Hey, Wonder Boy, one more thing.
Yes.
Let's put a stop to this rumor that I don't drink water during the show anymore. I want that rumor squashed.
Tons of it.
I don't know what happened. Well, it doesn't show up in the
Do you need some?
Yeah.
All right.
Always. Always have a water here.
Just know that. We always do water.
Wonder Boy got off to a bad start today.
Yeah.
Just an awful start.
He started getting outshined by the other intern, and he got a little panicky.
What if he becomes Mediocre Boy? Maybe that could be his thing. Thank you, Rory. Thanks for covering for Wonder Boy.
Thank you, Rory Hamptons.
We used to call him Golden Boy until we found out Mike O'Mara was Golden Boy. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, good evening, gentlemen. I was going to ask you, of all the comic books, DC, Marvel, and all the other versions in between, who's the strongest in the cosmos or the universe or the galaxy?
Well, as long as there's no kryptonite around, it's Superman.
Right.
Beg to differ. Galactus, the singular most powerful being in the cosmos.
Galactus?
Galactus.
All right, Hawk is agreeing here.
What do you know about it, Hawk?
I remember he eats planets.
The consumer of
Well, he's a big fatty, isn't he?
The only one that ever bested him was Silver Surfer. The only one that ever beat him, and only the real comic aficionados would remember this one because it only lasted a handful of years, was Rom. Because he took Galactus to the Dark Nebula and said, here, eat this if you can. And the Dark Nebula almost killed Galactus. That's the closest he ever came to being killed.
Now, he's so big he just eats planets? He's gigantic?
The consumer of world, the world devourer.
I know nothing about this guy, Fez.
I have no idea. All I know is that when I'm a little bound up, I take laxatives. and talk about powerful. They are great.
He spawned Silver Surfer, his first herald.
Yeah.
Frankie Ray. Oh, God, I can't remember
Frankie
her title
Ray
after she became one of his heralds. But all of his heralds got a piece of his cosmic power. They were almost omnipotent and all-powerful beings.
So Silver Surfer, you're saying, was like his son?
And then, you could go there if you want to do that. Yeah, that was his first spawn, his first child, for lack of a better word.
He ate a planet and crapped out the Silver Surfer.
I don't get this at all.
He crapped out a turd with silver lining.
That's beautiful. All right, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you,
Jonathan.
I know nothing about this Galaxus.
I have never. Now I'm worried about the planet getting eaten.
Yeah. That whole Stan Lee world, I got to tell you the truth, Fezzy, it's foreign to me.
Yeah. I was never big into the Marvel side of the comic book.
Although Silver Surfer, very cool character. But Galactus, I never even heard of anyone talk about him before.
The World Devourer.
Now I find out Hawk.
Hawk has nothing but facts for us.
He's one of my favorite characters. He was also involved with the Fantastic Four.
Yeah?
I read a little bit of Fantastic Four. I don't remember any Galactus.
He was one of the cosmic guys.
All I remember,
Thing Ring, do your thing.
Fantastic Four fighting with that guy that had the iron head.
Ooh, what was his name?
Dr. Doom? Dr. Doom?
Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom.
That's the only guy I ever saw them fight. All right, let me check with Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy, who do you think is the greatest superhero in all the galaxies?
I'd say Jesus.
Jesus. The problem... I know you like Jesus, and I think that's a good thing. The problem here...
I'm trying so hard not to laugh in your face.
That Jesus has his own kryptonite. That's the cross.
He can't get nailed to one.
And when I was reading the Bible story, I thought for sure Jesus would tighten up and snap that cross over his back.
Well, he showed that you can have strength by doing other things.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I need real strength.
Everybody's different.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Jesus against Buddha, straight up. Who would win?
Wow, what a fight.
I don't think either of them would fight.
If they had to fight.
If it came down to it?
Yes.
Like it was a double issue?
If Nazis had Mary and Buddha Mary.
Who do you think would win?
I don't know. I gotta say that Buddha's only a kind of a half-cocked god, and I would say Jesus is gonna win in that fight.
Here's the
Buddha
thing.
is half-cocked? Is that what you said?
Well, like he's not a real god the way Jesus is.
Okay.
Well, Jesus, is really just the son. I mean, he's second-generation superhero. But here's my feeling about it. If it's no holds barred,
right,
Buddha is going to hit Jesus, probably low, take him to the ground, and in that situation, Buddha's going to be tough to beat. He's going to lock him up, will stay on top of him. If we're talking pure boxing, Jesus is sticking, moving, staying on the bike,
it's true,
staying out there, and wearing that fat bastard down.
Buddha's arms are going to get tired quick. He's got a lot of weight to keep moving around the ring.
But, like I said, close quarters, you got to respect him. See, huge strength.
Buddha isn't a god the way Jesus is. Buddha's just a guy that learned everything. So Jesus has a lot more, I think, that he can call on if he gets in a pinch, even if Buddha's sitting on top of him.
Right.
Isn't that outside interference?
All right, I will say this. If they fought in water, I would pick Jesus. Because he can use the water.
Mm-hmm. Sumo, you're going to have to go with Buddha.
And I don't know whether he can turn fish into like a knife or a club. I don't know how many things he can turn, bread and all that into, Fez. What's he do there?
I think he killed 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves.
Well, I'd like to see him do this. He takes some water.
He stabbed them to death?
He takes some water, turns it into acid, and splashes it right in Buddha's face.
Instead of wine.
You probably could get Buddha loaded if you just turned a whole bunch of water into wine and got him really drunk and then just have his way.
But I'll tell you, Buddha's a big guy and he can handle food and drink.
And Jesus is just going to walk off that water. Buddha's going to be sitting there splashing around. Yeah. Jesus is going to walk right off the top of it.
Well, here's the thing about Buddha. All right, this on the instant feedback. Buddha would give Jesus the stink face. That would be
better
awful.
not.
That would be awful.
I would cry for my Savior if he got the stink face.
All right, Andrew. Andrew, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, the Ganesh would beat everybody because he has that big elephant head and he has about 50 arms. He'd kick ass. He could fight like 5 guys at a time.
I respect the Ganesh on the power and the agility with all the arms. The thing here that I don't understand is I think in some way you're going to find a way to either tie him up with all those arms, or simply let a rat run underneath him and watch him freak out. Because an elephant, and I think even an elephant god, freaks out at a white mouse.
Right. He can have all the strengths, but remember, he's going to have the weaknesses too.
Yeah.
But maybe he could fly like Dumbo.
The only thing I would be afraid of is Ganesh is fighting Jesus. Ganesh takes a big bag of peanuts, puts it in his mouth, and starts shooting it out of his nose.
Like a machine gun?
Like it's a machine gun.
That ain't right, Ganesh. And 25 pairs of boxing gloves. That's awful to have to come up with.
The thing about Jesus, he never really carried anything they could really use. Like, Moses had a big stick.
Right, yeah.
A real powerful staff that he could use.
Mm-hmm. David had a slingshot.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, now here's the thing you always...
Just those 2 fishes and 5 loaves.
You always hear about Jesus being a carpenter. No pictures of him with a hammer. I would love it if he had some kind of powerful hammer like Thor.
Oh, a nice Thor look for himself.
Yeah. Actually, Thor is an actual god, could be in this fight.
True. A Norse god.
You know how you're bragging about Jesus in the water, Fez?
Right.
How do you think he would do against Neptune?
The god of the seas?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, again, weaponry. You got a pitchfork coming at you.
Yeah, you got a pitchfork, and also he can use whales to his advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Or even mess up the sea. I know Jesus can run across it.
Right.
But what if you start throwing big waves?
Now, Jesus can quiet a storm, too, because he's done that. He's pulled that off, yeah. When everyone thought the boat was sinking. So that would, oh man, what a draw that would be. That all night, you're sitting there all night long. Storm, no storm, storm, calm, storm, calm.
Yeah, I would just say, let's take this up on the beach.
Right.
Finally.
All right, we're moving this out of the water. Neptune's screaming no.
Yeah, it's funny, I don't even see, I don't really know how true, Neptune and all them around, because no one follows them anymore.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it's almost ridiculous.
They're retired.
With this Ganesh, on the other hand, you got to give him credit for what he has. He's still out there. As crazy as that is, the elephant with all the hands.
I mean, here's the thing. You're fighting Ganesh. You step into the ring. Even if you know Ganesh and did some background on Ganesh, you step to those ropes and see a crazy effing elephant with a bunch of human hands, you're still going to be weirded out. I don't care what you've seen in this world.
Right.
You step in the ring with Ganesh, you're going to lose it for a second.
Is it an elephant body?
I think.
Or does he walk upright?
I think he walks upright. I thought it was just an elephant head.
Oh, what's the body? Just a person with
a beautiful woman.
Is it?
Is it a woman?
I thought it was an elephant.
I always thought it was a guy. But if it was it going to look more like a centipede if it's running with all those legs?
Oh man, yeah, because those palms are going to be slapping the ground.
Yeah. I would probably freak out if I saw Ganesh. And how did an elephant head just start, telling these people that he was God?
Right, just listen to me.
Yeah, if anything, I would think it was some kind of demon.
Right, people in this world, I don't know how old this Ganesh is, how far back that goes, but people in this world tend to throw spears at things and rocks. If you see a creature like that, you don't say, oh, you're our God.
Yeah.
You usually chase something like that with torches in this planet.
Did Ganesh ever walk on the earth?
I don't know. I don't know
how they come up with it.
Like an idol.
Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
The reason why he can't mess with Jesus, he has his posse of 12 stepping in if he ever gets in trouble.
Let me just say this, Tom. 12 pussies who did nothing when he was in big, big trouble.
And let's take it down to 11 right off the bat.
Right.
Because there's one guy who...
Judas?
Yeah.
Right.
Judas, that's like having a rat in your midst.
That's because he had his own band.
But let me ask you this. Where were the other 11 guys?
Right.
Come on.
Peter, the big guns, he's denying the guy 3 times.
Yeah, thank you. And how's that worse than Judas, Fez?
Uh-huh. Right. You got Doubting Thomas. I don't think he's going to win this fight. I don't think he's going to make it.
Actually,
They're the 12 worst people in the world.
I hate to say it. I think Jesus had a worse staff than we have.
What?
He had some awful people following him around. Just nothing. And I have the feeling he was feeding all those people.
Oh, yeah. And then Jesus has got to be saying, when are the new interns coming in? When are the new interns getting here?
I can't believe
because this ain't working out.
He couldn't do better than those 12 mutts.
Golly. What's nice is James and John, 2 of the disciples, probably one of the best nicknames ever.
Yeah.
The Sons of Thunder.
Yeah, I like that.
The Sons of Zebedee, they were the Sons of Thunder.
That's
a great nickname.
That's almost like a Hell's Angels kind of name going there.
Nice little tag team there.
I don't know, Fez. I just think Elvis had better people hanging around with him than Jesus did. I'd rather have Red, Charlie Hodge, Dr. Nick.
Than the Nazareth Mafia.
Those guys had nothing. All right, Dan, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Fezzy, I just want to ask, what do you think your Messiah, Martin Luther King Jr., how'd he do?
Yeah, yesterday was Fez's Christmas. It was
not
Martin Luther King Day, and you're a Lutheran.
Yes, I am a Lutheran, but that doesn't mean Martin Luther King Day is a high religious holiday.
You still stuff from the feast yesterday?
I know we haven't taken down the tree.
What do you guys eat? Chicken?
No! It's just another regular national holiday. It's not a religious holiday.
Okay. I thought you were Lutheran.
I am Lutheran.
Is it more of a Luther Vandross type thing?
No. I said no.
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Now, Jesus, all his little henchmen obviously ran for the hills. So don't you think Allah would kick his ass in a second? Because he's got the craziest henchmen in the world.
I got news for you. I know so little about Allah. What he did, I heard he used to, did he have any powers, or was he just a prophet?
He's got a lot of crazy SOBs following him.
Now, with Allah, isn't Allah like to God like Muhammad is to Jesus?
Yeah,
isn't that how it works?
From what I know, yeah. And about a million other people following him, ready to blow you up in a second.
So in the divisional fights here, it would be Jesus versus Muhammad, really.
All right, so you're trying to keep Jesus in his own weight class.
Right, exactly.
So
but he's also
the second generation.
He's also got little weasels.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. But we don't know what Allah does. Or is Allah just another name for God? Because I kind of thought that they were on the same path there. They always say.
Right, yeah.
That the Jews, the Christians, and the Muslims were on the same path. Mm-hmm. And then one followed what? Moses, the other Jesus, and the other one Muhammad.
Right.
So it would really be a Moses, Jesus versus Muhammad bout.
Nice.
Three-way dance.
Ooh, triple threat match right there.
So maybe Jesus stays out of this Ganesh thing. Or John Tesh. I'd like to see Ganesh against John Tesh.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
And a piano playing contest. With 50 hands against John Tesh's 2.
John Tesh is like 7'8". He's a huge man.
You gotta, again, 2 elephant heads coming at each other.
Well, we got a big fight night, Fezzy. We have finally put together Ron and Fez's Night of Fights. February 22nd. That's a month from today? About a month from today. At the downtown in Farmingdale, Long Island.
That address is 190 Main Street in Farmingdale.
All right, we were going to do this with tickets, and we kind of put together a raffle with the big-ass card holders. And I guess the rest of the tickets we'll give away as prizes on air.
Okay.
But it's not a night that you want to miss.
It's the big-ass Night of Fights, like we said. February 22nd, the downtown Farmingdale, Long Island. Joe Pooh against Al Dukes on that card.
Then, of course, Billy Staples is taking on Paranoid.
Right.
Tuttle is coming to town. Fezzi told me he would take on any Yankee challenger.
Wow. Tuttle, our former producer from the deep, deep South, wants to take on any Yank.
Now, the Ron and Fez girls are coming out. I would love to have Sweet Melissa do a moan, triple X moan there.
Oh, okay.
That would be fun.
Right, in-house.
Yeah. So a lot of the girls will be coming out. Well, maybe we'll put together a couple more fights. All coming up in Farmingdale at the brand new club, the Downtown. Rory's the one who found this club for us. Rory, you like the club a lot, right?
Yeah, it's a really great place. It seems like, we're going to be able to fit a lot of people in, which will be good.
Nice. Well, the stuff we're doing with the big-ass card holders, that blew up. That went a lot bigger than we ever expected, so from there on, I don't think we can open it up to the general public. We'll just have to have winners. I don't know. Al's working on that, which means it's a cluster F. It is a cluster F.
Get him the cinnamon Tic Tacs. He's going to need his strength.
Does he get extra strength from that?
They're spicier.
Peter thinks he knows for a fact this other ring question before we get off on this other thing. Peter?
Hey, Peter?
The kids rode around on a camel, and it was Kazam, not Shazam. It was a big genie.
Kazam.
And when they put their rings together, the genie would come out?
Appeared.
Now
and they flew around on a camel.
Now I think I'm remembering that, where that big genie would come out.
It was only around for 1 year, it was an old cartoon from 1968.
Did they have any...
The Cartoon Network plays it sometimes.
Yeah, they've been playing it for years, though, right? Since it happened.
Right.
No, I don't know. I saw it on Cartoon Network like 2 weeks ago.
Did they have any adults with them, or was it just those two?
It was the two kids flying around on a camel.
All right. Thanks a lot.
And, they play that stuff on the Cartoon Network.
All right, thanks a lot.
Banana splits and stuff like that.
All right, that makes sense.
Have you watched that Adult Swim, I think they call it, on the Cartoon Network?
No, I haven't watched that
They
yet.
do more adult cartoons late at night.
Mm.
That Cartoon Network is great. I got news for you.
I think it's something for everybody. I know with that anime, you have to be careful with that. Another former producer of our show, Flipper, I gave his kids anime DVDs. I was looking for something pretty authentic, Japanese, for Christmas. I gave one of his kids Japanese animated porn.
And
you're take that back.
You're now telling the story that was an accident.
That was an accident.
Sure it was. Okay.
That was an absolute accident.
Well, good luck in the court battle, Paula Poundstone.
So
Hey, she's doing a thing with Maria Shriver this week.
Oh, that's tonight.
Is that tonight? Telling her side of the story.
Right, saying she's not a pedophile.
What time is that on?
10.
Oh, we got a big-ass Simulcast.
You want a big-ass Simulcast, Paula Poundstone, tonight?
We'll just hop in the middle of it. You know, we won't do the whole hour.
Right.
But when we just find out.
When we see her get on TV, we'll just pop on wishes.
All right, we'll be right back. 877-692-1027. Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 102.7 WNEW. And EW.
On a Tuesday night, we're Ron and Fez. 877-692-1027.
So apparently later on tonight, Paula Poundstone is going to be on TV. We'll big-ass simulcast that.
Yeah, she's going to be on NBC's Dateline.
I was reading an article about it. Apparently she's lost all the corporate money she was getting that you go out and do these corporate luncheons and stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because a lot of big corporations don't laugh at child molesters.
Exactly. So apparently it's no hold barred that she's going to answer some of these questions tonight, or at least say, I'm not a child molester.
Well, you know, the other deal is...
That should fix everything, Ronnie.
You know, whatever happened with her case was sealed.
Right.
Now, I'm sure it's not sealed because the kids don't want anyone to know.
Uh-huh.
This is her deal. So how is she going to have a big, honest night about not molesting kids if the case has been sealed, if the court papers have been sealed?
So we'll find out what she has to say. This will be excellent. Another thing that's coming up, I guess it's going to be in March, Ronnie, is an HBO documentary, a rockumentary, the one with Monica Lewinsky, where she's still getting deals now.
Now, this is a documentary on Monica, following her around, seeing what her life is like?
Yeah, I guess it's going to be all done in black and white, and it's going to show the journalists that followed her, the way the paparazzi and the media just went after her right after, you know, it was revealed that she was with the president.
I know. Supposedly that was a nightmare, and now here she is bringing more attention to herself, just as it's died down.
Right, they tried to have that press conference with her last week. HBO set that thing up, and she started breaking down in tears, saying, according to her, I hate being a dirty joke.
Then why are you back on HBO in the Real Sex Hour?
So this thing is called Monica in Black and White.
Now, that sets up a spunk joke right away.
I know, I think it's actually called Monica in Black and White Stains.
Monica, drenched in white. Only on HBO. Monica Lewinsky, soak in white. HBO. Exclusive.
Monica Lewinsky, the white blouse on HBO.
Well, it's Monica Lewinsky this Tuesday night on BJ and the Beret.
Nice.
Only on HBO.
See, that's what it's going to be like, Monica. You hate being a dirty joke. She says she hates, the name Lewinsky being synonymous for an oral situation.
Because people now say, I got a Lewinsky.
Uh-huh. So now this is just going to add to it. Next on HBO, Monica Lewinsky. Hail to the chief.
Only on HBO. It's Monica Lewinsky in I Sucked One Presidential D, and Now I'm a Joke. Right after The Sopranos.
They might as well get Janice Soprano to play her.
Right. She does kind of come off that way, doesn't she?
Next on HBO, Monica Lewinsky, staying dressed for success. It's going to be a nice night.
Next on HBO, it's Monica Lewinsky and... Great president.
We're going to need subtitles with this documentary.
Monica Lewinsky in... It's Hillary!
Run! Oh, nice.
Only on HBO.
Next on HBO, Monica Lewinsky in Monica Lewinsky, The Whore, Gore, and More. Only on HBO.
Hey, Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rob.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky and a C-shot heard round the world.
C-shot heard round the world.
The money shot.
Only on HBO. Hey, Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Scott.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Scott?
Number 1578 here.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
Thank you.
You need the HBO music?
Yeah, can I get the music? Tonight, Monica Lewinsky in Monica Blue Klinsky.
Thanks for the call, 877-692-1027.
Only on HBO, it's Monica Lewinsky in Spunkyard Wars.
Next on HBO.
Only tonight on HBO, it's Monica Lewinsky in That Went in My Eye.
Yeah.
And don't miss tonight's documentary on HBO, Monica Lewinsky in I'm a whore, I'm a whore, I'm a whore, I'm a whore.
Tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky going down to see the president.
We gotta just get this music on a loop. Let's loop this thing, Hawk. Hey, Sean. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Sean.
It's not BJ, it's HBO.
Hey, Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, bud?
Hey, Tom.
Hey,
Go ahead, Tom.
Monica Lewinsky in a splash of white.
Nice.
Hey, Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, pal?
Hey, Chris.
That's up. Cue the music.
Yeah.
You got it, buddy.
Clinton and Lewinsky in Pimps Up, Hose Down.
Nice.
All right, here's one from IKEA Boy Fuzzy.
All right.
Maybe the best we have out there on the instant feedback. Tonight on HBO, it's Monica Lewinsky from B-jobs to handbags.
Nice work, IKEA boy.
Hey, CJ. CJ, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, CJ.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good.
I got Monica Lewinsky in Blue Clues.
There seems to be a clue here.
We just got an impeachment. We just got an impeachment.
Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how about a cigar in the hand is worth two in the bush?
There you go. That's not a bad one.
Next on HBO.
I don't even know if we can get that one on. Let's check the judges. Rory, can that joke get on?
Context, so it's okay.
Out of context. What could be more blunt than the jizz singer?
Mommy.
Welcome to America.
Hello again.
Hey, Robert. Robert, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, card holder 7095.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, buddy.
Tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky story. I could have had a career in Washington, but I blew it.
Ah, thank you very much.
Next on HBO.
Only on HBO.
Monica Lewinsky blowing the whistle on Bill Clinton.
Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, cardholder 7614.
Hooah! Hooah!
Tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky and My Lips Are Sealed.
And so are my eyes.
That's scary. And I can't breathe all that well.
My eyes received the presidential seal. Monica Lewinsky tonight on HBO.
He sealed her. He used to call it the presidential seal.
I can't say.
Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Paul.
Where's my music?
There you go.
What's
Yeah.
the music?
You got
It's
it,
on.
Paul.
Only, hello?
Paul, you're half a retard. You know that?
You blew it, big man. Oh, that could be the name of the documentary. You blew it, big man.
You blew it, big girl.
By the dawn's early cellulite, Monica Lewinsky.
Hey, Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, cue the 1986 HBO music. The West Wing Dry Cleaners.
And I love the 86 joke, though.
Yeah, I killed myself.
All right, they're not using this music anymore on HBO? It doesn't happen
I was
anymore?
told yes.
Because to me, this is the HBO music. What do they use now?
They have something kind
Boy
of...
bands?
No, they have something kind of similar to this, but I just watched it on Saturday, and they used the same exact song on Saturday, so...
I'm gonna believe you, Rory. Hey, Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky in On Tales from Other President's Desk.
Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Joe.
Yeah, Monica Lewinsky and BJ and the Prez.
Kind of a little takeoff from BJ and the Bear. BJ for the Bear S.
877-692-1027.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, on TLC, and on TLC at the same time, this old blouse.
Very funny.
Nice work, Mike.
We can say that, right, Rory?
Can we say that one, Rory?
What, seamen?
Yeah, seamen, like in the Navy.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Rory, you can pull that mic around to you so you don't have that long walk every time we yell for you.
He calls it the walk of shame. Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brought to you by HBO and Cigar Aficionado. PJ, Queen of the Potomac.
I like that. Queen of the Potomac.
Tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky, Behind the Humidor.
I'm the whore. I'm the whore. I'm the dirty slut. I'm the whore. I'm the whore. I'll tell you, I don't know whether you voted for the guy or not, Fezzy. He knows how to treat women.
Oh, yeah.
You got to give him that.
Monica Lewinsky, just shoot on me.
Hey, Alvin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, I got one. Coming up tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky in Sex, Lies, and a Stained Dress.
That's kind of cute. Sex, Lies, and a Stained Dress.
From the instant feedback, Monica Lewinsky in She's So Spunky.
Hey,
play that spunky music.
Arlie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Arlie.
Hey.
Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky and The Truth is Hard to Swallow. All right. See ya.
Monica Lewinsky says a mouthful tonight on HBO.
It's our buddy Pantera. Pantera, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Pantera.
What's going on? Tonight, HBO takes a look into the Oval Office from under the console.
There's not a console there.
There's a console in the Oval Office?
From under the desk.
That makes more sense.
We have a console in here. The Bridge of the Enterprise has a console.
Sure, it sounds better, but everyone knows that the guy's not doing a radio show in there. All right, buddy.
All right, see you guys.
Hey, Al, come in here. Listen to this mix I just laid down.
Doesn't make sense. Hey, you gotta admit, we missed that guy.
Oh, sure.
We missed that lunatic. Hey, Kevin, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
The Monica Lewinsky in NYPD Blue.
That's kind of cute.
Under the console.
All right, Alex says, since it's HBO, on the instant feedbacks, Monica Lewinsky in Sex in the Clinty. All right, here's what I like, Fuzzy. I don't know if we can get it on. This is from Don on the big Monica Lewinsky special. We all want to watch this documentary.
I think it's March 3rd on HBO.
Give me the big music. HBO presents Sniffly Monica Lewinsky.
Portly.
Now she doesn't have to be worried about people making fun of her.
You know, there's certain people in their careers, they get an adjective labeled to them, like the divine Miss Bedler. The portly Monica Lewinsky.
Here's one. Monica Lewinsky in Trip the Heavy Fantastic. That's from Nick Guy. Thanks, Nick.
Monica Lewinsky and her dry cleaning bill. Clinton? Next on HBO.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
4043 card holder.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
All right, now be careful with the spelling on this, everyone.
All right, hold on. I think we're already being dumped.
No.
All right, hold on.
Hold on, Chris.
Hold on.
Hold on, Chris.
All right, I like that. Can we get that on?
No way.
Monica
All right.
Lewinsky comes clean?
That part, yeah.
Oh, I mean, like, come here, queen.
Okay, that's fine.
She's the cum queen. She's
Yeah.
always coming to check on people. You could have the go king and the cum queen.
Right.
How many times are we getting dumped here, Roy?
No, we just got dumped with the slurping thing that you
What,
did.
the spuge?
Yeah.
Why?
Because,
This is the instant feedback. That's Nick Guy, I think.
it was a little too,
That's not us. That's
graphic.
instant feedback. You can write whatever you want on instant feedback.
All right, here's one on the instant feedback from Don.
Okay.
All right? HBO presents Monica Lewinsky in How Could He Miss My Mouth? Only on HBO. Some of these I think you're dumping out for no reason. You know, we might
because
have
of your politics, Rory.
That's not
what
even
it's
Rory
about.
doing it anymore. He has that dump button thing on him. Friday night, February 22nd, at the fabulous downtown at Farmingdale, Long Island, Fuzzy, is where the big night of fights, the main event.
Joe Poo taking on the fabulous Al Dukes.
And
Portly Joe Poo taking on the fabulous Al Dukes.
I don't see Joe Poo finishing this thing, and I can't see Al Dukes hurting anybody with a punch. Remember the night that that Al punched my hand, and it literally felt like maybe at the most the baby slapped you.
Right.
And then he yelled at me, yes, it does hurt.
He actually screamed, "What are you talking about? That could break a jaw." Whose jaw? An elderly person's jaw?
Hey, Jeff, you're on Ron of Fez.
What's going on, guys? Car number 662.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
All right, how about this? One blew under a Clinton's desk.
That's kind of cute.
All right.
One blew under a Clinton's desk. I think that should be on the air.
Next on HBO.
Hey, Jerry, you're on Ron of Fez. How you doing?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, good evening, fellas.
Hey, bud.
HBO presents Monica Finds a Wad of Bills.
Because it's Bill Clinton and a wads in there. These are all good titles.
This is so much better than Monica Lewinsky in black and white.
Why not just Monica Lewinsky in white? That's hysterical.
Just covered in white. Sopping in white.
I would just make her just sitting there as she pushed this thing on a commercial. Just soaked. Just literally soaked. I'd make her...
For the promos, they had to get with the people at Nickelodeon and throw a bucket of slime on her.
Hey, I think she probably ended up looking that way when Big Bill was done. Nick, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How about tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky in 6 Inches Under?
That's cute. Instead of 6 feet under, Fez?
Well, I don't want to give Clinton that much credit.
Oh, I don't know. From what I hear, Big Bad Bill.
I would say Big Bubba, and I would bet Curvy.
In the wrong ways?
Yeah.
Like a knot on the end of it?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I would say a lot of length and curvy. Like he could get
All right, now
he could get around the corner if he wanted to.
Fezzy, I gotta tell you this. A lot of us aren't as into talking about that as you are.
Oh, no one else has ever wondered.
Let me check around. Roy, do you ever wonder?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
About our presidents.
Now, the new guy, Bush, I don't even think is hung at all.
No, I doubt it.
Like a gnat.
Mm-mm. Lincoln, I bet, was just huge.
Lincoln was probably our biggest president.
Sure.
And I bet Taft, because of the huge weight, it was just too far up. Looked like a button.
Right, yeah. Probably had some girth to it, though.
Yeah, like short and thick.
Right.
Like a can of tuna fish.
Exactly. Hello, Mr. President.
But he never used it.
Oh, no, couldn't.
Hey, Jim, we got this new Monica Lewinsky show coming on HBO. We're all excited about it.
The new documentary, Monica Lewinsky in black and white. That's the working title.
Yeah. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, we got Monica Bluklinski in Blow Hard with a Vengeance.
I like Blow Hard with a Vengeance.
I like changing her last name.
Bobby, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Bobby.
Yo, Monica, fat girl, chunky stain.
I like that.
That's right to the point, Bobby.
Do me a favor and get that fat girl down here. I got to talk to her. That fat girl? Fat girl, yeah. I wanted to work something out there.
She's trying to get HBO on the phone. What do you mean you're calling this fat girl?
You know, the beautiful thing about the president is you got to remember, no matter what he does all day, somebody's following the president around, jotting it down. Mm-hmm. They always want to know how he spends every minute of his day. There's no way in the world he thought that maybe I could end up spending 5-10 minutes alone with an intern.
Right. In that little space off of his office.
Right. I mean, 10 minutes is a lot of time for the president.
Right. If the president's in the Oval Office, he's working on stuff. You can't tell me that someone's not coming in there every 2 minutes while he's at work.
And, you know, most of these people, his aides, can't get 5 minutes with him. This girl, she had to get at least 10 before he could rock it, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Ted. Ted, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ted.
Fez, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Good, pal.
My title is Monica Lewinsky. Why does it look like I ate a glazed donut?
Clinty creams.
Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
I got an inspirational one.
Yeah.
Monica, on my knees, but reaching for the stars.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's good.
And maybe that's something that the kids can like.
That's going to paint her in a good light.
Yeah. White light. Just bathed in a white light. Hey, Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Good, Alex. What can we do for you tonight?
Monica Lewinsky, good to the last drop.
Brought to you by Maxwell House.
Fezzy, Al Dukes fan writes in here. HBO and Chunky Soup present Monica Lewinsky and Kurt Warner in That Ain't Clam Chowder.
Just like Dad used to make.
Here's Allegro saying HBO presents Planes, Trains, and Fat Girls Sucking on Presidents. That doesn't even make sense.
Where do the planes and trains come into this?
I have no idea. I guess because she looks a little like John Candy.
Ah, okay.
All right, Farley writes in.
I like me. Linda Tripp likes me.
That's funny. And you know you get a little misty when he gets into that bit.
Oh, I love that film. Planes, Trains, and Fat Girls.
Hey, Jeannie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Jeannie.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Good.
How about If These Balls Could Talk?
Instead of If the Walls Could Talk? If These Balls Could Talk, 3.
That may be one of my favorites.
HBO presents Monica Lewinsky in Nad Slapped by the Most Powerful Man in the World. Next on HBO.
Knee pads and nads. The Monica Lewinsky story coming up next on HBO.
Andy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Andy.
How you going, guys?
Yeah.
Good.
Monica Lewinsky, and you said a mouthful.
Oh, that's cute.
Monica Lewinsky, and this is Wiretap.
Here's Robert. Robert, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Next on HBO, Monica Lewinsky starring in Turner and Spooch.
Turner.
And Splooch. It's hard to tell the two apart.
Hey,
That's St. Bernard and Monica Lewinsky.
I think these are getting better as we go along, Fez, unlike most of our bits. We're not.
This got legs, Ronnie.
Hey, Chris, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, 976, hey, guys.
Hooah! Hooah!
How about Monica Lewinsky, Beyond the Glory Hole?
Just awful. Hey, Brian. Brian, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, how you doing? Monica Lewinsky and the Fat and the Furious.
All right. Here's Alex says...
You people are excellent.
Monica Lewinsky in Crouching Clinton, Hidden Scandal. Next on HBO.
Nice work.
Here's Anthony. Anthony, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Anthony. Anthony.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
How about tonight on HBO, Monica Lewinsky in I Should Have Saw It Coming.
Yes, you should.
Jay, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, 6503.
All right.
Hooah! Hooah!
Hey, what if Monica Lewinsky got worst deal ended up on BET with swallow that stuff, you pasty wet bitch?
That's cute. I bet he would say something like that. He probably should have made her swallow it. Eddie, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, buddies. How about this one? HBO presents Bubba and Blubba.
Son of Blubba.
See, I don't think you guys are getting this. She doesn't want to become a joke anymore.
Oh, that's
She's
right. We forgot.
Tired of the jokes. We got to take a break.
All right.
102.7 WNEW. You're listening to the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
102.7 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez.
Yeah, buddy.
102.7 WNEW. Tuesday night.
Just hanging out, talking about this brand new HBO special that's going to be the documentary on New York's own Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky, I think it's going to be March 3rd on HBO. Monica Lewinsky in black and white.
I'm looking forward to that, Fuzzy. But some people don't like the name of it, and we want to help HBO out and come up with a better name. Hey, Bob. Bob, you're on Ron and Fez?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
It's all over me. Monica Lewinsky in Stocky Bukkake.
Stocky Bukkake. Nice. Get somebody on the phone. Hey, Jeff, you're on Run and Fez. Yeah.
Hey, I got one.
Yeah.
Honey, I Swallowed the Kids. Starring Monica Lewinsky.
They're not really kids except the Catholics. And then, of course, every little seed, Fezzy. It's sacred.
Yeah, don't spell that.
Not even a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Pat, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey,
Hi,
Pat.
Yes, card holder 12848.
Hooah!
I have a sequel.
Yeah.
Bill's story. Never give a sucker an even break.
That's cute, isn't it, Fez?
Nice.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, and
Pat, you sound like an awful woman for calling us with that.
And it's told from Bill's point of view, which rarely happens.
Right.
Hey,
that'll be shot in his pants.
Jason, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez is card holder 12589.
Hooah!
Okay, Monica Lewinsky in What Billy C. Blew on Me.
That's blunt but cute.
Monica Lewinsky in There She Blows. Next.
Again.
On HBO.
On HBO. Only on HBO. Look, you're traveling through a little town on the way to your own TV set. It's HBO. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, buddy.
How about Monica Lewinsky in The Oral Office?
That's cute.
Section39.com. See you.
Section39.com.
Oh,
Must be plugging a website.
We'll have to run to that immediately.
Fezzy, here's
Our
some...
server's down, sorry.
Fezzy, here's somebody we haven't heard from in a while. It's gay Randy. Randy.
Ron and Fez.
Oh, like my cookie. Oh.
What's up, Randy?
Who the hell was that?
I have no
was
idea.
That Al?
I think it was Al calling for you.
I think that was Al trying to get a hold of you.
It was. He's been leaving me dirty messages like that all week.
What are you up to, man?
Okay, this isn't about Monica Lewinsky, but I have to say,
Didn't the Clinton dog die a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Well, what was she doing on page 2 of the Post today?
Oh, that's so... It's so...
Okay. I don't know who's doing fashion commentary at the Post. Is it Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles? She has never looked worse, and she's getting worse by the second.
You know, the gay guys can be so catty.
She's glamorous.
Hey,
It's
Randy.
not glamorous if you look like a mongoloid.
Randy, we are doing the Night at the Fights, February 22nd.
Yeah, I know. I'm the card girl.
Now, are you going to be in Al's corner again?
Should I be in Al's corner?
Yeah.
Are you going to be his cut man?
I will. Does he need a cut man?
Yeah, always with you.
Okay. Farmingdale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been on the island since I was 1, honestly.
Yeah. It's a place called the Downtown. Roy tells us it's a great club.
Is it by a train?
Yeah.
It's actually, there's a train stop right there. The Farmingdale train station is directly, well, actually diagonally across the street.
So you can actually get off the train and walk
Will you guys
there.
set up for a limo for me?
Yeah, you take
No, I don't see that happening.
Maybe you and Al Capola train.
Again.
That's interesting. But anyways, no, I just wanted to say that Chelsea, she looks terrible. I really feel bad for her.
All right, that's the... I want to get a look at that, too.
Open it up right now. You got the Post in front of you?
Yeah, we'll find it. Okay,
Yeah.
we're looking for it. All right, thanks, Randy.
Yep.
All right, see you later.
I'll see you in Farmingdale.
All right, see you, pal.
I'll see you in Farmingdale.
The people that they're bringing in right now. Hey, David, you're on Ron and Fez. Hey, David.
Hey, yeah, I heard Sweet Melissa Moan.
Sweet Melissa Moan?
Oh, like my cookie.
Oh, yeah.
There's the winning cowbell, David.
Way to go, David.
All right.
Way to speed dial us.
That's right.
Nice work, David. You're winning a ski trip getaway package to Tamament Resort in the Poconos. That package includes 3-day, 2-night accommodation, meals, and ski lift tickets, all from Tamament Resort in the Poconos.
Man, I like that. I like a little getaway weekend. Fez, nothing for me? Nothing for the host to get away for the weekend?
I'm sure we could arrange something.
What's wrong with that? Maybe the host would like to get away every once in a while.
That can be arranged, I'm sure.
I tell you, you don't know the stress that I'm
Well, you
going
need a
through.
weekend getaway.
Who's at
And who is at the door? That's the character doorbell.
I thought Joe Pooh went home early today. All right, let her in. Let her in.
All
It's a
right.
woman. Who is it?
Who is that? Hey, Ron Fez, it's me, Jan Brady.
Hey, Jan Brady, how are you?
Great.
It's time for Cheers and Jeers with America's favorite middle child, Jan Brady.
Jan Brady has her own segment on the Ron and Fez show?
Yeah, it's Cheers and Cheers with me, Jan Brady.
All right, so you'll be jeering some people and cheering some people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll be passing out the cheers and the jeers.
All right.
For me, Jan Brady.
Okay.
First of all, jeers. Jeers, Ron and Fez. Cheers to Chelsea Clinton for her new glam look that she got in Paris.
You're not crazy about the look?
No, because here's the thing. I wanted to get a new look one time, and what I decided to do was buy a big black wig to wear to Lucy Winter's birthday party. And then when Peter, my brother, introduced me as the new Jan Brady, everyone laughed at me. They thought my wig was a big joke.
Right, well, what's that got to do with Chelsea?
I just said that a new look usually doesn't work. It wasn't all bad, though, because we found out that Margie Whipple had a big crush on Peter, my brother. And we all went back to the party. They came and apologized to me after I ran off.
Well, they really like you for who you are. I don't know what this got to do with anything. Any other cheers and jeers?
More jeers, Ronnie.
More jeers.
Jeers to Kmart for filing for bankruptcy. Because I'll tell you what, this is going to cause a lot of problems all over the country. Because one time, with my family, the trading stamp company went out of business, and we got all our books together. We had books of trading stamps that we had collected. The boys had 40 books. The girls, we had 54. And we didn't know what to do. We wanted to combine our books, but then the boys wanted to get a rowboat, and we wanted a sewing machine.
Sure.
So what we decided to do was build a house of cards, and whoever knocked down the house of cards would get all the books to buy what they wanted. Then, tragedy struck. Our dog Tiger ran into Greg and knocked down the house of cards. So the girls won, but the boys weren't happy about it.
And why is that?
because they thought we were going to go get that sewing machine.
Yeah.
And you know what?
What?
We came home with a brand new color TV set for the whole family to use.
But whose room does it go in?
We decided to put it out in the family room, out in the den.
All right, so that's how you feel about Kmart?
So cheers to Kmart, because there's going to be a house of cards falling down all over the place.
Okay.
As people argue, robot, sewing machine, they're both important. And finally, Roddy.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers to Mike Tyson.
Oh, you're not happy with Mike?
No. He caused a big hoopla at that press conference with Lennox Lewis today, and even bit Lennox Lewis. It was awful. It reminded me of when Greg and Marcia were both running for student body president. And then finally, Marcia withdrew because Craig was older, and she could run again next year. So maybe since Mike Tyson is older, Lennox Lewis could just withdraw and let Mike Tyson be president.
Sure.
It would be a really groovy thing to do, because you have to be careful. Mike Tyson bit Lennox Lewis on his leg.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, Alice, our housekeeper, sprained her ankle, and she couldn't go to the meat cutter's ball with Sam. She couldn't. And it was just awful.
And that reminds you of the Mike Tyson thing.
Yeah, because he hurt his leg.
Yeah.
It was just really bad. And speaking of Tyson, one time, I had a crush on Clark Tyson, and the problem was, he liked Marcia, and I thought it was because of my freckles.
Right.
So I went in the bathroom, and I tried to get rid of my freckles with lemon juice, and it just didn't work. And I ended up making up a boyfriend called George Glass.
Right.
And it was awful. So cheers. Cheers, Mike Tyson, for making us want to get rid of our freckles with lemon juice.
By the way, how is Marcia? She's really cute.
Sure. Everyone wants to know about Marcia. Everything's Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. It's like being in the middle. It's like being invisible. You're either Marcia's younger sister or Cindy's older sister. It's crap being in the middle. And then I found out our dad was gay.
Right, sure.
It's just awful.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers. Cheers to gay dads. That's been Cheers and Cheers.
Yeah.
With me, Jan Brady.
Okay, next time bring back Marcia.
Sure. Everyone likes Marcia. Where's that black wig I wore to Lucy Winter's birthday party? That'll make me really stand out.
Maybe Earl will like you then. All right, thanks.
Groovy.
And remember, bring back Marcia.
Screw Marcia. She's a whore.
What's it always? What do people always say? Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
That's my favorite part. Okay, there's Jan Brady. I miss her. She's leaving.
There she goes, Roddy. Right out the character door. Right out the character, into the character elevator.
Wait, she's a tear gas.
Marcia would never do that. Why do all the characters have to hit us with a canister of tear gas?
I don't know. I just thought we needed a little pizzazz at the end there.
Awful what they do.
All right, here is that picture of Chelsea Clinton. I can't say I'm as excited as some of these people are. It just looks like she got a short, straight haircut.
Right, yeah, and she's got kind of a bob there. They darkened her eyes, and she's showing some cleave.
Yeah, but the cleave is going straight down.
I know. It's so sad. She has straight cleavage.
All right, here's a picture of her. I guess this was in Paris, or is it Paris Week in New York, with Donatella Versace and Gwyneth Paltrow, and then also Madonna was there. So this is the gang she's hanging out with.
That's a nice crowd to be running with, Chelsea.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. The hair looks much better now that they've straightened it out. They put a hot iron to it. Why didn't they do this years ago?
Well, she went through an awkward age for about a decade and a half. But look at still the size of the teeth. They're still as big as barn doors.
Yeah,
Can't we grind down the teeth?
I mean, they're straight and they're white, but there's just so many of them.
There's so many of them. And then, as if her teeth aren't big enough, she shows an extra 2.5 inches of gum.
Mm-hmm. They're just huge.
I can't put up with a big gum mouth.
Yeah, that's rough.
All right, let me ask you. And there's the picture of her. Roy, would you do her?
Yeah, but a lot of alcohol in me.
All right, you'd have to be drunk to do her. Yeah. All right, let's check with the Hawk. Hawk, would you do her?
I'm going with Rory. Yeah, if alcohol's involved.
All right, but if you guys are sober, you don't do her.
No way.
You don't do Chelsea Clinton.
You don't, here's what I don't understand is about, even if you're not attracted, you bone somebody you can dine out on for the rest of your life, telling people, yeah, well, one time I banged Clinton's daughter.
Really? Let me get your dinner, and I want to hear more about this.
Well, I'm also going to need a dessert because it's a long story.
Fine, whatever you want. A menu, please, for Mr. Hamptons.
Hey, Mike, you're on Fez.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
What can we do for you, Mike?
I saw her picture on the TV tonight while I was having dinner on Boys Night Out, and we all stopped eating and said, damn, she got good looking over the years. And I gotta, you gotta give her a little bit of credit. I mean, she was kind of homely at the beginning, but she was a little kid. She was a young little girl.
She went through an awkward
time. She was going
time.
through a stage in her life, and now she's turning into a woman. And I guarantee you, probably in about another 5 years, she's going to be a POA.
What's POA?
Come on.
Piece of ass.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
That's very, very hip. POA. I don't know.
Thank you for knowing it, Rory.
Thank you, Rory. I appreciate that. All right, there's the picture of her. It's not hideous, but she's not exactly Gwyneth and Madonna. You shouldn't be hanging around with those people.
All right, yeah, exactly. Let's not go ahead and say that the ugly duckling has grown into the beautiful swan just yet.
But I do like this.
She's just a less ugly duckling.
I like when anybody does that David Bowie, I'm a whole new character move.
Right, yeah.
Remember how David Bowie would go and just start calling himself the Thin White Duke?
Right.
And there he'd be entirely new hair, new dress, new look, everything. And as soon as you got used to it, he became somebody else. I always like that angle.
I like it when anyone just all of a sudden shows up with a new look.
Now, do only famous people do this? Have you ever known anyone in your life who completely would just change their look and their style?
Right, no one does that. Just famous people. The only ordinary people that do it, and this doesn't count, are the ones that go on makeover talk shows.
Right.
When Oprah or Rosie drag them off.
Yeah, that kind of makes everybody David Bowie from that point on.
Oprah, when she showed up being able to wear jeans, that was great.
Right, that was a total makeover.
Uh-huh. When she debuted her new thin self.
Now, it also, Elvis was kind of the same way, where he would be like the young rebel pictures of him, you see. Then he's G.I. Elvis.
Right.
Then, for some reason, he became Hawaiian Elvis. Constantly in a Roy Hampton's Hawaiian shirt. Then he was the Lizard King after he saw Morrison.
Right.
He dressed in leather.
Yeah.
And then he just became Big Jumpsuit Elvis. The famous one of all.
When all of a sudden it was just all capes and sequins.
Right. But he had his stages.
Right.
Almost like the seasons themselves.
Elton John would constantly.
Yeah. Elton John suddenly became the elder statesman, the gentleman, for a couple of years where he wore suits.
Right, and he was going to throw away all his costumes.
Right, now it looks like he's back into this wacky gear.
And when he just all of a sudden started wearing this big mop on his head out of nowhere.
Right, that was good. Because for a while he acted like he liked hats. Because he was balding.
And then he kept it real short and bleached it bright white.
Yeah.
And then finally just went ahead and got this thing glued to his head.
Now, Madonna also goes through her little stages.
Right.
Whether it's a slut or... I think the last thing she was the Indian princess.
Oh, that's right. She just went through that. My favorite one of Madonna's new looks was when she looked just like Ricky Schroeder.
Now, for me... That's funny.
During the Cherish years.
I liked Holiday, Madonna, when she had all the bracelets and was just a slutty New York looking chick.
World War II Madonna was good. That League of Their Own Madonna, and she stayed with that for a while.
Yeah, that was kind of hot in the movie. But she did that off camera as well?
Uh-huh, right.
All right, my favorite, you had all the Michael Jacksons, and there's been a lot.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite is when he just would dress up like a sequin general.
Yeah.
Like he suddenly was called on to be in Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Like any general in any army would actually dress like that.
But no clothes should actually have ribbons on them and stuff. What was he thinking? We thought he was in some kind of gay army?
And we were all supposed to salute. Now, speaking of that, I remember when I was a kid, they did a big makeover on Captain Kangaroo.
Really?
Now, he used to have some sort of black suit on. And then all of a sudden he showed up one season, he came back, and he was in that bright red and pink suit.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
So he switched his look.
Yeah. And I think that's when he came back with the big mustache, too. Or maybe a new toque or something.
It's always a cool thing when someone completely changes their look.
A nice big overhaul.
Yeah.
Is always nice. Linda Tripp tried it.
Linda Tripp actually went so far as to, have surgery done.
Right.
Like Michael Jackson.
To lose some weight and just get her face restructured.
David Bowie would do this stuff, become a new character, but he wouldn't drill a hole in his head anywhere. All right, who else has done this?
Speaking of the glam, Bryan Adams, he had an album out not too long ago where all of a sudden he was glam Bryan Adams.
Right.
In all the videos.
He,
really heavy into the eyeliner.
Right, he went heavy on the eyeliner and he kept his hair wet.
Right, and in his face, and a lot of Chris Jericho type suits. A lot of Chris Jericho clothes and shirts.
Now, see, wrestling guys are always going to change their look. That's always a fun thing. This week, Godfather's back and Val Venus is back.
Right.
After they went off into a conservative thing for a while.
Stone Cold, forever trying to be a long-haired blonde wrestler, finally realized, here's the look that works.
Yeah, he was like a thinner Hulk Hogan for a long time.
Yeah. That was a great new look we got to see. Remember when Bob Barker came back to Price is Right and had let his hair go natural?
Yeah, that's always funny when somebody does that, because it'll happen really quick.
Yeah, to us, because we don't see him every day.
Well, Don Rickles did the same thing, where he was just completely white-haired and no time at all.
And everyone thought he was dying.
Yeah.
He went on the Tonight Show and said, no, people get old and their hair turns white. I'm not dying.
Yeah, but you had shoe polish in it for so many years. We didn't see it gradually happen. That's your fault now.
So when you show up and you're all white-headed, people are going to freak.
Who else really changed their look? Well, some people, when you attempt to hold on to the young thing, you end up with a plastic look.
Oh, yeah.
So, Joan Rivers now.
Sure.
Looks really plastic. Now, when she came out, when she first started her stand-up, she was kind of the scruffy housewife. You know what I mean? Just grumpy.
Right.
And was always bitching about her husband and stuff like that. And then she became the glam queen, and now she's just the crazy plastic lady.
Sure. Now she's Sweet Polly Purebred.
Right.
Is her look. Ted Danson. Ted Danson, as soon as Cheers was done, he all of a sudden started being bald Ted Danson and let the hair come in white. For Becker.
I guess for any man, you can just shave the head and start new. Shave it and start fresh.
There's either you can shave the head or you can grow the beard. A lot of clean-cut guys, end up being that beard guy.
What's weirder is somebody that you're used to in a beard or a mustache, and then they shave it all off.
Oh, that's weird.
That just freaks you out.
Like Alex Trebek this season.
Right.
Showed up without the mustache.
And then he looks like an animal.
And it's like, wow, you don't look nearly as intelligent as that other Jeopardy guy you used to be.
Now you look like a man with no lip. I don't know why it is, but these guys, they look lipless.
Don't you understand, Alex? That's why you grew it in the first place. You got no lip.
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, pal?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Ron and Fez. How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, you remember Elvis Costello on Saturday Night Live? When he looked like Jesus Christ, he had like his long hair, this long beard.
Oh, yeah, he went through, he kind of does the same thing where all of a sudden now I'm a country star, now I'm in a big band, now I'm, now I'm with, I'm the sensitive songwriter guy.
Right.
He'll do the same thing. He'll do the Bowie thing.
He's awesome. I thought he was going to leave like a prayer service now,
All right, thanks a lot. Sit.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, it's weird when you'll just see somebody, Al Gore did it with the beard.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the beard guys.
Now he looks like he's should have a grunge shirt on. He looks like a lumberjack.
And Barbara Streisand's husband, James Brolin.
Yeah.
Now, you see him on Marcus Welby. He's that clean-shaven, that clean-cut guy.
Right.
Now you just know him as beard guy.
Yeah.
If you know him at all.
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't think I could really figure out what he looks like. Hey, Rick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
We got Demi Moore. She went from G.I. Jane, which she looked like a skank, and then went to striptease where we wanted to spank out a batch.
Well, that was her thing that she decided, it was right around G.I. Jane, I'm going to get big breasts and then get real cut.
Right,
so
yeah.
All of a sudden she became muscular with gigantic breasts. You watch some of her stuff when she was young. Thin girl, no breast.
So she did that makeover.
Yeah. Her makeover suddenly became, I'm incredibly in shape, and I have giant breasts. Hey, Turkish, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Turkish.
Hey, I remember Smashing Pumpkins where Billy Corgan turned all faggy and goth and crap like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, now it's hard to even remember him with the hair.
Right,
because he kind of became so much more known for being the bald guy.
Yeah,
because he looked like a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all that crap happened with him in a hole and stuff like that.
Everything got weird for him all of a sudden, thanks. He suddenly became a little glamour queen.
Right, Michael Stipe, too. Just shave it down, look like a terminally ill patient, and throw glitter on yourself.
And people forget Michael Stipe was kind of a sex symbol when he was younger. Now he's like the craggly, crazy old man of rock. Hey, Todd, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Todd. What about Metallica, guys? They wanted to change their look so bad they cut their hair and then they started to suck.
Here's the weird thing about Metallica. They're going, what's it matter what we look like? But why would 4 of you change your look overnight?
Right.
If maybe the lead singer did or one of the guys in the band. But when all 4 of you come back, it becomes that Beatles thing. You know what I mean? Where the Beatles all changed their look together. Not one of them thought, you know what, I'm going to stay with the thin tie while you guys go off into the hippie thing.
And start growing the big mustaches and sideburns.
So you can't take a band too seriously if all 4 of them decide to change their look together. It's just too weird.
All right, one of my favorite musical makeovers, Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah, she kind of went from chubby little girl.
Chubby, blonde-haired girl, and came back as that thin redhead.
Yeah, and kind of,
Anne Margaret-y.
Yeah, kind of Anne Margaret-y, model-y looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I still like
the band fell apart.
I like the chubby one better. Hey, Mike, you're on Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Kirstie Alley from Cheers used to be moderately good-looking, and now she's just a heifer.
Now she's doing that crazy Pier 1 Egyptian look.
Yeah, now she's like
absolutely rotten.
All right, but now she's just more of the big new age girl. You know what I mean? Like I'll wear a muumuu.
She's actually painting her eyes now to make them look like they're closed.
Yeah, right.
She might as well just paint eyeballs on top of her eyelids.
All right, this on the instant feedback. Remember when Garth Brooks became Chris Gaines? That was almost a breakdown. Remember when MC Hammer's career began to slip and he decided to drop the MC and go with a tougher look? That's always funny when people actually change their name, like Marky Mark went back to his old name.
Oh, yeah, Mark Wahlberg. I'm not Marky Mark anymore.
And then remember when Vanilla Ice tried to call himself Ice and then he tried to have a thrash band?
Right?
Yeah.
And I'll bring it up again. Ricky Schroeder. I'm Rick. Rick
right,
Schroeder.
I'm Rick. Drop the E. I'm no baby. Hey, Sean, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Sean.
How you doing? I wanted to mention Sheryl Crow. You know, she started out kind of like down-home country girl with all I want to do is have some fun.
Yeah.
Remember, she's wearing the denim outfit and everything?
Right.
And then she kind of turned into a glamour slut rock chick.
Well, what's funny about her is if you go back even further, before she was famous, she was singing backup for Michael Jackson, and there's all these big 80 hair pictures of her.
Really?
Yeah, so she would actually come out at one time and do a song with him, backup or whatever. But gigantic 1980s hair. You'll see those pictures around. Thanks,
I love it.
But yeah, she is always looking to change her look.
877-692-1027.
Hey, Pat, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, I'm thinking about Dave Matthews. Remember the big white suits, New Orleans style?
Yeah.
And marching down the street. And then, on Saturday Night Live, he'd be wearing, like baggy pants all over the place. And he's cleaned up now.
Yeah.
And, it's
he went from sucks to awful to terrible. It's his 3 looks.
You know what it's called?
And the sound. What's that?
You know what it's called?
What?
Sobriety.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
I hate it when people ditch their uniform. It's one thing to cut your hair, but don't ditch your outfit that we all know you in.
Well, some of them feel like, I guess each album is a movie for them. And they're playing different characters. I don't know. Here's Paul. Paul, you're on Run of Fez. Hey, Paul.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
I just want to say, what about Sally Struthers going from Archie Bunker's hot piece of ass daughter and turn into a fat girl who steals Ethiopian food?
All right, some of you folks just think if a girl puts on weight, she's changed her look.
On purpose.
She's not doing that on purpose.
That wasn't the plan. These are planned things. If you want to do it the other way, Carney Wilson.
Carney went out of her way to staple up a little bit and did a great job with it.
And she's really working with her staples.
Hey, Christian, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Christian.
Hello?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Christian.
I got the George Bush pre and post pretzel. Pre, I look like a stuffed shirt. Post, I look like I got beat by my wife.
Now, I'll tell you what, the George Bush does do that thing of when he and I guess Reagan started this, but when you leave the White House, you never put on any kind of suit. You now put on your cowboy outfit.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, so these guys, they look like, both of them look like as soon as they get home, the kind of guys that take their pants off right away.
Just drop them on the floor, and where's my cowboy hat?
Hey, Don, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Don.
Hey guys, how about the original, Lou Reed, in his early career?
Yeah, Lou Reed kind of went through...
with that transvestite stage.
Yeah, he was the Transformer there for a while, and he did that real... I've got my hair shaved close like a tough gay guy. That was like the first time people started being afraid of gay guys. Exactly. Like, wait a minute, instead of just calling them names, they might whip my ass.
Sure.
That whole leather gay guy look. All right, thanks, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Thanks, Don.
That was a weird period. And other people were all wearing their hair long then. You know, in the 70s, you know, people in the news had long hair. Walter Cronkite's hair was covering his ears.
Sure, and had the big sideburns to go with it.
And then here was Lou Reed, you know, the leather look with a real tight haircut. People were just like, what the F?
I love a makeover.
Hey, Christy, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Debbie Gibson to Deborah Gibson. Remember when she did that?
Yeah, then didn't she kind of become, I'm a Broadway star or something?
Yeah.
Right.
I can never keep up with that.
See ya.
Deborah.
Bye-bye.
I'm now Deborah.
Hey, Art, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Art.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
What can we do for you?
I remember when I was a kid, one season I went to bed and Barney Rubble was speaking one way, and he came back the next season, he was a totally different voice.
I think there was a little problem there.
Yeah, when Mel Blanc got into a car wreck.
Yeah.
How about Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing?
There you go.
Now, Jennifer Grey's own family couldn't pick her up out of the lineup now. And, you know, she's pretty without it, but you don't know. She does not look like the person she was before.
She doesn't look anything like that person. In fact, she just had that show out that was on for a heartbeat last season.
Yeah.
And the whole joke was, you're not Jennifer Grey.
Right.
Really, I am.
That's how little she looked like Jennifer Grey anymore.
She said she considered actually changing her name and just trying to start a career over as a brand new actress.
I think it would have worked better than confusing us by going, you're Jennifer Grey. How about this? Keep your nose. It had a lot of character.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that mug of hers.
Well, I mean, it was a big nose, but you can be a cute girl with a big nose, can't you?
I mean, it's certainly not going to hold you back.
Not that everybody's looking for small-nosed people.
Barbara Streisand, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, God. Did you see her face the other night at the Golden Globes?
Oh.
It's so pointy. Every way you look on her, it's pointy.
She has stuck every feature into a pencil sharpener.
She looks like one of those Chinese stars that you could just throw at somebody. Stick in their back.
Get me to a hospital. Someone threw Sarah Jessica Parker at me.
Hey, Kristen, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Kristen.
Hello?
Hey.
What can we do for you, Kristen?
No, I just wanted to say how Mariah Carey changed her look.
How'd she do that, honey? Uh-huh. I thought I'd just hold her to it.
Didn't she always look the same, right, Mariah Carey?
I mean, we're not just talking about changing a hairdo every once in a while.
That's what women do. We're saying you turn everything around.
Right.
Hey, we got to play one of these game shows. What do we got to play, Roy?
Roy Hampton's. Come to a microphone.
We're going to play What's in My Luggage.
All right, we got good stuff in the big-ass prize closet. Is it worth it tonight?
Yeah, we got some good stuff.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we'll play a game show. 877-692-1027. It's Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. Frequency. 1027 WNEW.
The president chokes on a pretzel. Maybe I should cough up a Fezitorial. Well. President George W. Bush is making a full recovery from passing out after choking on a pretzel. And I haven't been this nervous about a president eating something since that time back in '87, when an already confused President Reagan got into the litter box, made himself a cake, and sat there singing Happy Birthday to Me with kitty litter on his chin. But what really salts my pretzel stick is the fact that nothing is being done to prevent this from happening to President Bush again. After all, here's a man who chokes on sentences like they were ballpark franks. Steps have to be taken to keep him from choking on food. I say first, we change his menu. No more hard snacks. No more nachos, Fritos, Doritos, or any of those other delicious Latin snacks that end in O's. President Bush needs softer things to eat, like Jell-O brand gelatin jigglers, those cans of Ensure that old people drink, or really, really melted ice chips. You know, to be on the safe side, couldn't all the presidential snacks just be handled by IV? Secondly, portion control. I know the president is proud of where he's from, but does all his food have to be Texas-sized? He insists on his PB&J being cut into the shape of the Lone Star State, then he tries to eat the whole thing in one bite. Give him tinier snacks and let him pretend he's eating Rhode Island. Next, mealtime conversations. If President Bush gets upset while he's eating, he's more likely to choke again. So let's avoid topics that anger and frustrate him. Things like Osama bin Laden, Enron, and long division. Of course, we should be ready in case his choking reoccurs. Why was there no one to help the president? Where's that guy that carries the briefcase with the launch codes? Couldn't he have hit the president in the back with that briefcase to stop him from choking? Or at least been there to hold his arms up and make the president say, baby, so we knew he could breathe. And if George W. is going to keep feigning now every time he sees a pretzel or a Pringles, it's time for a change of furniture in the White House. No more of this Martha Washington, Dolly Madison, Mary Todd Lincoln crap that the president can bust his face on. Let's replace that 200-year-old stuff and get some inflatable furniture from Spencer's Gifts, or some nice soft beanbag chairs. Actually, I'd feel a whole lot better knowing the President of the United States was enjoying his meals by safely sitting in a ball pit. You know, this whole thing reminds me of growing up in Pinellas Park, Florida, where if someone is choking, we do the mime lick maneuver, where you act like you're trapped in a box till someone comes to help. But it was there that I realized how scary someone choking on snacks could be. I remember Mother being out in our barn with our handyman named Boo-Boo. I overheard Mother gagging, and from what Boo-Boo was saying, apparently she was choking on a pair of nuts. She must have been really hungry, too, because she tried to get the whole sack in her mouth. But it sounded like Bobo got her a hot drink that helped her, because he said something about a tea bag being good for her, and that... Wait a minute. Mama put Bobo's sack into it. Anywho, President Bush, you gave us quite a scare with your choking and feigning. I was actually so upset that I longed for those days of the Clinton administration, where there was only the good kind of gagging in the White House. President Bush, be safe and know that we're behind you. It's the safest place to be if you start choking again. And let us all clear our own air passages and tell you we're here, we're queer, we will not disappear. This has been my Fezitorial. Thank you. Tell Ronnie to come in. The Fezitorial Monday replay is over.
All right.
Thank you, Ronnie.
When are we playing that Fezitorial?
We just played it.
Fezzy, when we do the night fights live in Long Island, are you going to do a live Fezitorial?
A live Fezitorial, huh? Interesting.
Never before tried.
Never before.
There's the drive. Because I want to stay and watch that one. If you do it live, I'm going to be there, buddy.
Are you sure you won't wander off?
Laughing and clapping.
877-692-1027.
Roy Hampton, you got a brand new game show for us tonight?
Yes, we do. It's Bad Hollywood Drivers.
That's stupid.
Nice.
Bad drivers game.
Oh, God.
The Bad Drivers Hall of Fame. Let's see if you know their name. The Hollywood Bad Drivers game.
Wow. This is exciting because it'll be the first and last time.
Well, have the Bad Hollywood Drivers pull in right next to Carson Daly Johnny or whatever it's called. Johnny Carson Daly.
All right. What's your question there, Roy?
Okay, the question is, this Dick's car was upright when he smashed it into a utility pole in Hollywood.
All right, try this again.
This Dick's car was upright when he smashed it into a utility pole in Hollywood.
Okay, That sounds like one bad Hollywood driver,
Right,
Ronnie.
it sure does. So this Dick's car was upright when he smashed into
a utility pole in where?
In Hollywood.
In Hollywood. In Hollybrook. All right. 877-692-1027. And Al Duke's Mud Pack is on the line.
Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Andrew.
How you doing?
Any idea who's this bad Hollywood driver?
I have not a clue, but I'm going to guess. Richard Gere.
All right, that's a good one, because it's Dick and Richard. No, huh?
Rory, you can yell no.
Yeah, you're allowed to speak.
In case you didn't realize, Rory was shaking his head feverishly at the microphone.
Hey, Cindy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. There you go.
There's the winning cowbell. Congratulations, Cindy.
He's a bad Hollywood driver, is he, Roy? You know, this would be so great if we did this show out of Hollywood. Then we'd be, doing local stuff.
The local traffic report. All right, congratulations, Cindy. You hold on the line. You're going to get something for the big-ass prize closet and Al Duke's Mud Pack. And let Al know that this game show will go next to Johnny Carson Daily.
I think the problem is, Fezzy, we had a 3-day weekend, and we did nothing.
All right.
It was the big Martin Luther King weekend festivities.
Sure.
And I didn't leave the house once.
Yeah.
I had all football.
Oh, that was great.
I had new DVDs. And then, what was yesterday? Something came on TV that was watchable yesterday. I can't remember what. Maybe that was my DVD day.
Oh, okay.
I have Sunday night, also the WWF.
Oh, the Royal Rumble.
The Golden Globes.
Sure.
And 2 football games.
See, there's no reason to leave your house, people.
Right. Plus, I was watching, a lot of Seinfeld and stuff. I was watching the Seinfeld. Did you ever see the Seinfeld where he says something stupid to the girl when they're making love?
Oh, okay.
He brings up, her mom's name, she says something about her panties, and she says the panties that your mom left out for you. It is so hysterical because, literally, it seems like anytime that you're with a new person...
Ron and Fez. Frequency 1027 WNEW.
Hello. And welcome to PeeWee's Children's Modeling Agency.
Hi, my name's Johnny, and you're Pee-wee.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
What are you looking at, Pee-wee?
Your little ass. Hope I don't wear it out. Okay, let's get this photo session started. Lose the top.
You mean my shirt? It says my name on it right here. See, that's my name, Johnny. I'm Johnny.
Fascinating. I love that story. Now let's lose the pants and the underoos too.
But I'm naked.
I know you are, but what am I?
Now you're naked too. I just never noticed before. Pee-wee, why do we have to take my picture like this?
Because if I take a picture, it'll last longer.
It's getting longer. I can see it. Look at it. It's getting longer. Oh, Pee-wee, it just made a mess of my face.
I meant to do that.
Look, Pee-wee, here comes the policeman.
Johnny, did I ever tell you today's secret word?
Gosh, no.
Today's secret word is run! Run, Johnny! Run!
Oh, there you go, Fezzy. Mm-hmm. That's when Pee-wee used to be the comedic pedophile.
Sure. What we're going to do tonight is a big-ass Simulcast with Dateline NBC when they bring on the Paula Poundstone interview. Ronnie, they're doing a shark attack story right now.
No, we should be on that. I'm more interested in the shark attack.
That's a guy from the area who I think was honeymooning and got his leg bit.
Where was he at? In
was he Bermuda or the Bahamas? One of the B Islands.
There were so many people bit by sharks.
Right.
Yeah, they should probably put people who weren't bit by sharks on TV.
There's the oddity. I think this was the woman who claims that no one at the hotel would help her husband.
Oh, yeah.
While he was getting eaten. And then there's, should DNA evidence be used in divorce court?
On what thing?
On Dateline.
But I mean,
what they're doing is, it's a new weapon in divorces, they said, where it's like, woman thought her husband was cheating, so she had the sheets tested.
All right, here's the situation.
So it's another thing with the PIs.
It's no-fault divorce. You don't like the guy, leave. Don't come up with a list of things. The rest of us don't care. We make it easy. We're not the Catholic Church. We make it easy to get a divorce in this country. You can divorce him for no apparent reason. Morning breath. Sure. You don't like the way he sings. His mom gets on your nerves. Who cares if he's banging somebody? That's between you two.
You don't have to send the sheets out.
I don't see any reason that we should have to do anything other than say, you two idiots work it out yourself, where the money's going. The only reason why we get involved judiciously is because they keep shooting each other.
And that is illegal, people.
And even that, I think if you're killing your own spouse, that's between you two.
So 877-692-1027. I'm sure the pedophile Paula Poundstone will probably be on the last segment of the show.
Now do a DNA test on her.
Right. Take those Star Wars sheets.
Today,
those Powerpuff Girl sheets.
All right, who would you rather be bit by, Fuzzy? Shark?
Uh-huh.
Or Mike Tyson?
Oh, I think I'll go with the shark. You got a better chance of surviving.
They say that there's more germs in Mike Tyson's mouth.
That I absolutely believe.
Now, Rory, you pulled the ESPN audio for us today?
Yes, I did.
All right, here we go. This is Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis. They were planning on fighting each other in what, May?
I think April.
I
think April at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Then, of course, this happened.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I'll eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Oh, anybody in here can f*** with this. This is the ultimate, man. You hoe. Come and say in my face. I'm f***ing for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to f*** with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white scared of the real man. I'll f*** you till you love me.
Oh, my God, Mike.
I'll have you till you love me.
Now, didn't he call you something like a white bitch or something like that? You're scared like a white?
Yeah, then a white bleep.
Yeah.
So why bring race into it?
Right. We can't help it if we can't fight as good as you.
Right. That really hurts. Mike Tyson playing the race card.
And then also saying, I'll F you.
Mm-hmm.
Till what?
Till you love me?
I believe that's what he said when I was listening back.
Talk about inappropriate things to yell out. All right, now do you want to beat me up or do you want to F me?
It's so sexual. Everything he's calling Lennox Lewis is a derogatory word for women. Ho, bitch.
Right. He literally sees knocking somebody out the same way he sees sex. All right, this guy...
Right, it's all the same. Talk about a psychological profile.
All right, let's hear it again. I just want to hear it one more time, because I missed it. I guess O&A played this earlier, but I didn't have a chance to hear it.
As violent as he is, listen for the sexual references.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I'll eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Oh, anybody in here can f*** with this. This is the ultimate, man. You hoe. Come and say in my face. I'm f***ing for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to f*** with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white scared of the real man. I'll f*** you till you love me.
Wow.
You're scared of a real man. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was when everything broke loose during that press conference today. Mike Tyson standing on his little podium.
Right.
His little platform. Lennox Lewis stepped up to his, and Mike Tyson went walking right over to get in his face. Bodyguard tried to push Tyson back, and that's when it all started.
Now, the last time I ever saw that thing when you have your own little podium was when Emerson, Lake, and Palmer did a tour where they each had their own stage. But when I saw it on ESPN, Fezzi called me, and I turned it on. It was all quiet because the mics were in the background.
Yeah.
I didn't hear all this screaming. All I saw was a cluster F.
Yeah, this is someone who got a microphone right in there.
And did you notice that the Chuck, what's his name, from Oz, is running around in the middle of that? I can't think of his name. It's the same guy who got busted for wearing a Hell's Angels jacket.
Oh, okay.
At the other fight.
Right. See if we can find that.
Here's Chuck Zito.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ed, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ed.
Ron, Pharrell Fez. What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
3074.
Hooah! Hooah!
Yeah, he wasn't yelling at Lennox Lewis at the time. He was yelling at a little white reporter got up and told him he should be in a straitjacket.
Now, why would this guy get up and yell this?
Yeah, smartest guy in the world, definitely.
You know, when...
he probably got shoved, and in his anger screamed, "You belong in a straitjacket!"
Fezzy and I were in Vegas at the fight where he bit Holyfield.
Yeah, we were at that fight, sitting ringside.
And literally, there was more celebrities at that fight than probably were at the Oscars. Had to be 100 celebrities there, right?
Just that roll call they do when they come in. They start welcoming the celebrities as they take their seats. That went on forever.
Yeah. When he bit, everybody had lost money on the fight. Literally, a big riot started in the arena, went all the way back to the casino, where we go in, the gangbangers are knocking over crap tables, grabbing chips, and shooting their guns in the air.
That was frightening. As we're heading through the doors, there's a stampede of people heading the other way because the guns are going off.
All right, Burntail said, did he say, "I'll F you in the ass" in front of everybody? I think he did.
Yeah.
And at one point, I can't even make out half of Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
That is an awesome clip. I was working. I didn't hear O&A play that, but definitely F you in the A, and I'll F you till you love me.
What the hell does that mean?
But you still love me tomorrow after I F you in the A.
I just got one question, Ron.
Yeah.
Was that Tyson or was that Fez in that press conference?
Fez would have
We've been known to yell out the same thing.
Yeah. All right, let's hear it one more time, because it's too beautiful.
All right, here we go. And Mike Tyson today at the press conference debacle.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I'll eat your ass on the line, you bitch. Oh, anybody in here can with this man, man. This is the ultimate, man. You hoe. Come and say in my face, you for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You not man enough to with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white scared of the real man. I'll you till you love me.
What the last brother say at the end?
He said, you can't say that.
Brother, you can't say
part?
that. Brother, you can't say that.
One of the ESPN guys, I think, said that Tyson was later on outside the hotel, happy and signing autographs for everybody.
Well, what got to me during this Screaming Fest is he had that "I'm crying when I'm yelling" thing like you do at your big brother. I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Right, you got a knife in your hand, you're wanting to stab your own brother with it.
Golly, what a psychopath.
But, weird thing. Who else are you interested in? It's been like almost 20 years now. Name another fighter you've been interested in since Tyson's came around.
That's the thing. They always talk about another black eye for boxing and how, this sport is just nearing the end. How it's just going to completely implode. Give us someone else that we want to see. And then you won't have to worry about this. Someone that can captivate us more than this Tyson does.
If Mike isn't in the fight, I don't buy the pay-per-view. And that's the truth.
There's no reason to.
And I don't care what weight class you're looking at. None of those little guys interest me anymore. I mean, we went through the Sugar Ray, Duran thing.
Uh-huh.
That was great times, but no more. You had the Hitman was in that same weight class.
Hearns?
Yeah, and then there was the other middleweight, the bald-headed guy, Hagler.
Oh, Marvelous Marvin.
So we kind of had that, even though we didn't have heavyweights. Then we got Mike. We all paid attention. You don't pay attention to anybody else anymore.
No, and this Lennox Lewis, what a disrespected world champion. Everyone's going after him outside the ring. Rockman did the same thing to him.
Hey, Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, listen, you guys are missing the best part.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm going to eat your a-hole alive."
He actually says that?
If you listen to yours...
I thought it was, "I'll beat it."
No. See, O&A cut that part out. But you guys played it, actually. And he said, "I am going to eat your a-hole alive." Play it back. It's like within the first maybe 30 seconds of the clip.
All right, by the way, when you did you download this, Roy?
Yeah.
Where did you get it without the bleeps?
No, I got it with the bleeps.
All right, is there anybody who has it without the bleeps? That's probably what we want just for ourselves.
Yeah, right? I don't know where.
Because the bleeps are all over this thing.
Yeah, I'd like to play the unbleeped version in the office each night before we start the show.
You guys play the first 30 seconds again, you'll hear it. He says, I am going to eat your a-hole alive.
What a nut! He's so sexual.
All right, let's hear it real quick.
All right, the very sexually threatening Mike Tyson.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I'll eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
I don't think he said hole after that.
Okay. If you don't think so.
Right.
But he did. Hey, Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez. Well, we're in Safe Harbor or whatever. We're in Safety Harbor right now.
Yeah, we're in Sweet Haven.
We're in Safety Harbor Health Spa. Hey, Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Big Ass 134.
Buddy.
Hoo-ah.
Check this out. I love Mike Tyson's pillow talk. I love it.
Yeah, it is.
He's a sweet talker.
Can we get Sweet Melissa maybe to say one of his lines as like the moan of the night?
Sweet Melissa Tyson.
All right, let's play Mike. If this was Mike dating Sweet Melissa.
All right.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough.
Oh, no.
Eat your asshole alive, bitch. Oh, anybody in here can with this man. This is the ultimate, man.
Oh, no.
You hoe.
Yes.
You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to with me. You can't let me finish in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, hoe. Scared like a little white. Scared of the real man.
Oh, no.
You love me.
Oh, no.
You can't talk that way. There she is. Sweet Iron Melissa.
Wow. All right, people are saying that they did hear him say the eat the a-hole. But in the safety of the post 10 o'clock.
We're doing it's post 10 o'clock. We're doing the safety dance, baby.
And you did a great job there, Dump Master.
You really did.
You bring it in now. Let Rudy worry about it. Now it's his problem. Here's
we got you admitting that you downloaded it.
All right, people writing in they ought to put him in jail and they ought to shoot him like a rabid dog. It's Mike Tyson. It's the only fighter we have. We wouldn't even be talking about boxing if he didn't do this. I didn't even know these two guys were going to fight, Fez, until today.
No, after when Lewis won the last Rockman fight, they started talking about maybe that'll be down the road. And that was quick. They put together an April 6th fight.
He mentions how he's going to eat or hurt his kids.
He does that a lot.
He brings that up, yeah.
Didn't he tell someone, was it Lewis before?
Yeah.
That I'll eat your babies alive or something?
He's always talking about eating or beating up children.
He's always talking about eating something, and that thing has to be alive when he eats it.
Hey, Brent, you're on Ron and Fez?
Hey, Brent.
How you doing, Ron and Fez?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, you gotta give it up to Mike Tyson, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, he buying ears, he buying toes. The man, he's kind of crazy.
You think? You think he may be a little crazy?
Yeah, because he's on the medicine called Lifeline, something like that.
Lifeline.
Yeah.
He on the Lifeline.
He ain't getting enough of it. I'd say start double dosing.
Yeah, right?
Well, here's the funny thing about it, too. I mean, everybody's probably bit somebody in a fight before.
Yeah.
But to bite the ear off,
right?
You have got to have yourself in such a state.
Oh, you're biting right through the ear, and so much so that you had to spit it out.
He buying body parts, next thing you know, he was buying left nut.
What did he bite today? What did he bite today, Fez?
Today bit an ankle. Lennox Lewis said that Tyson took his shoe off and bit his foot.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. It's like people are saying he should be put down like a rabid dog. It's the same thing with those pit bulls that we always hear. They get that taste of blood and forget about it. They start biting, they can't stop.
I think both of them was fighting behind the curtains.
Here's the situation, Fezzy. He's so good around my kids. I can't understand why he would bite you.
Do not let him around the children. You got to keep him in a fenced-in area.
The kids play with him.
If someone gets into your yard and Mike Tyson bites them, you're going to be responsible.
Right now, I'm watching the news right now. They be playing it.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Later on, Fez.
All right, we may have to start doing the Mike Tyson moan of the night. He talks so dirty.
He is the dirty talker. The mouth on that man.
And the situation is this.
Yeah,
let's go over some of the things, and maybe we'll give some of these to Sweet Melissa.
All right.
And see if she can pull it off for us. Because literally, if I think she was saying it, it would sound nice. That's what I don't get, Fezzy. Everybody loves Melissa.
Sure.
And yet they're mad at Mike Tyson.
All right. Now, Mike Tyson screams, I'm going to F you till you love me.
Yeah.
Sweet Melissa says that.
We would all, we give away a trip.
Yeah. People be loving it and winning ski trips.
All right, let's go through and stop it every once in a while so we can write down some of these for Melissa.
Okay. We'll jot these down.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough.
All right, you can't touch me, you're not man enough.
All right.
All right, let's see what else we got.
I'll eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
All right, I'll eat your a-hole alive, you bitch.
Okay, nice.
That one I like.
Sure.
What else?
Oh, anybody in here can f*** with this man, man. This is the ultimate, man.
All right, anybody in here can F with this. This is the ultimate.
All right, nice.
All right.
See, that's going to be good. Get that on the list.
You hoe.
F you hoe.
Nice.
All right. All right, that's good. You getting a whole list there, Rory?
Yeah, I'll get it.
My face, for everybody.
I'm going to F you in your A in front of everybody.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I'm going to F you in your A in front of everybody.
The Mike Tyson phone sex lines.
Yeah.
These are going to be excellent. All right, ready for the next one?
You bitch. Come on, you bitch.
You bitch. Come on, you bitch. Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared, coward. You're not man enough to f*** with me.
You're not man enough to F with me.
Right. You're scared coward.
Well, we'll leave out the scared coward.
I thought he was yelling at Bill Cower at that point, and that's got me nervous because, AFC Championship's coming up. All right.
You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch.
You won't last 2 minutes in my world, you bitch.
Well, that's kind of sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you scared now, you hoe.
Well, you're scared now, you hoe.
A scared little hoe, that's sexy.
Scared like a little white.
You're scared like a little white bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it was bitch. What else would he have said?
He says bitch, and that doesn't get bleeped earlier.
Yeah.
So
what could he have said, you little white what?
It was kind of a long beep.
Mother effer?
I'm going to say sea-sucker.
You think so?
My guess will be sea-sucker.
All right.
Scared of the real man.
Scared of the real man.
Nah, I don't want to say that.
That'd be cool.
I'll f*** you till you love me.
I'll F you till you love me.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, here's what we'll do. Let's try to, for tomorrow night, we should have done this earlier, have a game show where we have Mike say it and then Melissa say it.
All right. And they have to
What
guess
are you whispering,
who's who?
Billy? Because you're whispering in a microphone.
You whispered right into an open mic. So tell the world now.
All right, here's the world. There's a song from Little Mermaid called In My World, and I was looking for it.
It's, all right, we got, is that the end of it now?
Yeah, I think it was just you can't say that. I think it's the last thing.
All right, and that's all of it? All right, so we got Sweet Melissa on. Hi, Melissa.
Hey.
Hey, honey.
Hi, Sweet Melissa.
I've been writing down like a mad woman. I have about 7 of them.
All right, well, we'll stop and go along with you.
Okay.
Now, for you, is this dirty talk?
Well, they really sound good. I was listening. I was like, wow, I could say some of those.
Mike Tyson is really, he might be trying to replace you as our Malone, the Mike Tyson Moan of the Night.
Right.
He's really, his were a lot, hotter.
Yeah, in a lot of ways they were hotter. I think if on the show Oz, if we were all in prison. All right, let's try it, Fez. You try Mike first.
Okay. You got me back at the beginning, Rory? All right, here we go.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough.
Oh, you can't touch me, you're not man enough. That one was
sexy.
no good.
That's
you're
very
not man
sexy.
enough to touch me.
All right, let's try
Wow, that works better than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
What should be the next one there? Hand me the list and I'll know when to stop and start it.
I'll eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
All right, that'll be I'll eat your a-hole alive, you bitch.
Oh, I'll eat your a-hole alive, you bitch.
So hot.
It works! I can't believe it works! All right, you ready, Sweet Melissa?
Sure thing.
Let's get another one here.
Oh, anybody in here can f*** with this man, man. This is the ultimate, man.
What was that one?
I know this one.
Anybody in here
can F with. Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
Anyone in here can F with this. It's the ultimate.
That's so hot.
That works too. There's not one of these that won't work.
Yeah.
Let's try another.
You hoe.
Go ahead.
I'm looking if I wrote that one down.
It's F you hoe.
I'm going to F you hoe.
So sexy.
Nice.
That's so sexy.
Okay, let's get this one.
Come and say in my face, you for everybody.
I'm going to F you in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to F you in front of everybody. I don't care who watches.
I'm getting wood. I'm getting wood from Mike Tyson's words. Mike Tyson is the sexiest writer in America.
All right, let's see this one.
You bitch. Come on, you bitch.
Okay.
You bitch, you come on, you bitch.
You bitch. Come on, you bitch. I know you can. Come on, you bitch. I would slap him.
So sexy. Mike Tyson, Fezzy, is the hottest man alive.
He should be writing Harlequin romances. Ready for another one, sweet Melissa?
Go ahead.
All right, let's see what this one is.
You're scared, coward. You're not man enough to f with me.
You're not man enough to F with me.
Oh, you're not man enough to F with me.
So hot.
It's working.
Is it okay?
I am so turned on by Mike Tyson.
Ready?
Yes.
2 minutes in my world, bitch.
You won't last 2 minutes in my world, you bitch.
Oh, you won't last 2 minutes in my world, you bitch.
So hot.
That may be my favorite so far.
I like that one, too.
Yeah. I like them all, though. I love this Mike Tyson, this dirty talking Mike Tyson.
Here's more dirty talking Mike Tyson.
Look at you scared now, you hoe.
Look at you scared now, you hoe.
Oh, look at you're scared now, you hoe.
So hot. Mike Tyson, you're so hot.
All right, let's try this.
Scared like a little white.
Oh, you're scared like a little white bitch.
So good.
And I think this is the last one.
Scared of the real man. I'll you till you love me.
Oh, I like this one. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to F you till you love me.
Oh, these are so good. You know what we ought to do? Why don't you write it out, and we'll have her do the whole thing tonight, say all the words, and Roy will just bleep them, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I can do that. That's great.
We'll transcribe the whole thing.
And have him email it to me. I don't know where we'll do this, but however we're going to do it.
All right, hold on.
Yeah,
we're going to talk to you off air for a second. I don't know what it is about Mike Tyson. All right, we're finding out that Paula is going to be next on Dateline.
Oh, okay.
Do we need to break, or?
Yeah, we do.
All right.
All right, we'll do that very quickly here.
877-692-1027, Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a big-ass Simulcast.
We're Ron and Fez live, taking you to Dateline NBC for the Paula Poundstone interview.
Now, this,
It's amazing that I get up and walk around. You know, amazing that I go out in public.
Without your knuckles dragging,
knowing
bitch.
that part of the population, probably never got the word that I'm not a child molester. You know, I feel awful.
I didn't get it.
There's a way I could,
I'm waiting for my email.
rewind. I would.
Look at her, like Planet of the Apes she walks.
Poundstone would like to roll life back a year. She knows her only option is to go forward. The 42-year-old comedian fought her way up the ladder of a tough business, then saw her career and reputation crash down with charges that she abused her children. She knows the road ahead will be rough. You've got a lot to handle in this next year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2 kids.
Yeah, I do. I'm thinking a lot about what's before us because we are in a precarious position right now.
Last June, Poundstone's image took a serious hit when she was charged with child endangerment for drunk driving.
Krusty the Clown goes bankrupt.
Abuse. She was stunned when authorities took her 3 adopted and 2 foster children away.
I think, Jesus, there's kids in the orphanages, in the Balkans that the state of California believes are better off there than with me.
Right. Because they won't get eaten.
Because no one's drunk and touching
of
them.
being under constant and intense scrutiny, and not the friendly variety she's been used to in the past.
Since when?
That's why adults are always asking little kids what they want to be when they grow up. Because they're looking for ideas.
He's a funny man.
For over 20 years, Poundstone has been one of the few women in comic stand-up to stand out, enough to get her own HBO specials. She was the one with the tie, and the one who toyed with an audience.
That ended up around a girl's wrist.
Women's studies? So, are you getting credit right now?
She was smart, neurotic, quirky, and above all else, original.
They cut it short, and now I can't really get it to do what I want it to.
Yes, it's original to be unfunny on stage.
She was a workhorse, a regular for years on the small comedy club circuit from Boston to Boise and beyond.
You really
what a hag.
trying to get to the top of the comedy world.
Maria, your Uncle Ted wouldn't bang this bitch.
Which is plenty. I was the right age for going around the country doing open mic nights and
real interesting.
Opening.
Who did you molest and why?
A headliner for a week at very little money and
at the Chuck E. Cheese.
On couches and on Greyhound buses, and
he stayed in children's home rooms.
Hey Jay! And Jay Leno thought she was funny. He sent her to cover.
Well, that figures.
Man, what's that tell you?
It's all making sense now.
It was her big break.
BQ 92, encouraging, I don't know what, barbecue here in Texas? What does it mean? What does it mean?
And you know what's sad, Fezzy? Somewhere Janine Garofalo's going, wow, that's brilliant.
She had a TV show.
That's the saddest part.
Major theaters, and by the mid-1990s was earning over $1 million a year.
Oh,
and getting
God.
gigs like the Emmys and presidential galas.
There was a camera. Right there it is.
She's looking for Chelsea. Watch out.
There's a camera right down there. Now this is the saddest job of the night, is it not?
Her laid-back act paid off. Bigger venues, glitzier crowds.
Oh, there's two people caught in a sex scandal.
Girl
look, here's the class of girls she munched.
Different.
I was probably alone more than I should have been.
No.
Did you feel out of step with other kids? Did you feel like... Yes, although I had no idea how much in step that made me.
She says she still suffers from the depression and obsessive-compulsive behavior.
You're on TV, for heaven's sakes.
To her middle-class, middle-aged parents. As a teenager, she spent a year at a...
Oh, you blotted out the wrong face.
Years after that, she severed ties to most of her family.
I would rather spend my time with
children I can molest.
People who bring out the best in me.
And since she felt her family didn't, Poundstone went in search of something
There's a big lesbo meeting.
8 years ago, she found it in the foster care system.
I don't really know exactly how I became a foster parent. But
you wanted sex.
Oh, you were drunk, remember?
That I recall and I'm aware of is really wanting to do something of value, something that sort of added to the world.
Look at this pig.
A single mother, she took in one baby, then another.
She literally took them in.
8 of them over the years. She fell in love with each of them and ended up adopting 3, each of a different race,
and made out with
each
them.
with a different challenge.
Romantic love. That's lust.
She's got 3 different races.
This is
Here's
totally
the crime scene, Ronnie.
Friendly and kid. Yeah, I pride
You're
myself
going nuts.
in toy acquisition.
She bought this.
You know, you make $1 million a year. Decorate that whorehouse of yours.
How about some paint?
Gigs that kept her in town with her children.
Would you like to hear another story?
Before long, she was doing a
Here's
lot
one of the afro in my pants.
Poster mom for foster parenting and other children's issues.
The big
her
bear.
friends say the commitment is no act.
I think she's a great mother.
Do all her friends dress like the Joker?
Yeah. She's very loving.
She's committed to sex with children.
There's the fat girl from Sister Act.
And does with foster children is just unimaginable.
Yes, it is unimaginable. No one would have sex with their foster baby.
Fall from sainthood to sinner.
Ah, nice.
That's what it looked like when news broke last June that Poundstone had been arrested.
That's a good look. Put a sombrero on that hair, it won't cover it.
Driving drunk and for committing lewd and lascivious acts on a child. A girl.
With the intent of arousing, appealing to, and gratifying
the boys are safe with her.
Passions and sexual desires of the said defendant and the said child.
Who's this
Gina Satriano is the Los Angeles Deputy District Attorney handling the case.
That's tough language.
That's tough.
When we file...
Your uncle drove off a thing and killed a girl. How's that for tough?
The ability to look at the evidence and determine that...
Maria, can we borrow some of those blue dots from your cousin's trial?
Can be proved to
Maria, this tones me out so much, let's have the sex.
Initially. No one is saying who made them because the case is sealed to protect the children, and there is a gag order in effect.
Her pants ought to be sealed.
You want to protect the children, shoot Paula in the back of the head.
Poundstone for just under a year. Stephen Crone is Poundstone's attorney.
She drove 4 children while she was intoxicated. That wasn't right. She admitted.
One of them sat on the stick.
That's the only thing she admitted to.
Yes, she has, from the beginning, denied lewd conduct charges. We said all along that she wasn't guilty of that.
As soon as the allegations were made, the state removed Poundstone's 3 adopted children and the 2 other children she was fostering at the time.
Hooray!
She put her career on hold immediately and checked herself into this alcohol treatment center.
She's a good person.
The first 2 weeks of being in rehab, I have almost no memory of. And I think just the pressure...
And she wants her kids back.
Just the trauma was...
2-week blackout.
That I can't even imagine what I said or did, you know?
You drank martinis out of a little girl's crotch.
Between the 12-year-old and Paula Poundstone, it was never intended to be a sexual act. That was critical because in California, intent must be proven in order to prosecute anyone for sexual abuse.
Intent to much.
I can tell you that the district attorney's office conducted a thorough and complete investigation.
Not as thorough as Paula was on these kids.
To dismiss those 3 charges and replace them with 1 misdemeanor count of...
Giving a child a tongue bath is not love.
Says to spare her children and herself
Paula.
further
Who's walking her?
And the publicity of a trial, she pleaded no contest to 1 felony count of child endangerment for driving the kids when she was drunk.
She said it was no contest at all. She won easily.
The 3 felony counts of lewd conduct, pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor for inflicting injury on a 12-year-old child on 3 different occasions. Again, no one's giving details about that injury, except to say inappropriate, though not sexual, physical contact did occur.
A tongue scraping.
After a reevaluation of the facts, we believe the appropriate charge was the physical infliction of pain and mental suffering, rather than the sexual acts.
So, no sexual acts occurred.
She did not plead guilty to a sexual crime.
I'm not a child molester. I wasn't convicted of a child molester.
Is this your stand-up act again?
It's
hard to tell. There's so much silence. It's hard to tell.
Because they couldn't, because it's not true. And if it were, they would have gone for it.
For the first time ever, you're funny,
honey. I don't think I've gotten any, special favors or, nobody's sort of gone easy on me.
You took her for ice cream and did them with the cones.
I don't want to seem like I'm just a victim, because I'm not. I mean, I set up...
You're not coming off like a victim, bitch. Trust me.
No, you're the perp.
Situation, just between the characters involved.
The characters?
They're called children.
PeeWee? I was, and the fact that I was drinking.
That's a bit.
And,
I was doing a bit.
That's a character I play.
In retrospect, I realized that things, were unsafe.
Now, you're not supposed to wear a young girl as a hat.
About what actually did happen. But can you tell me what you didn't do?
Well, I didn't do anything sexual.
I didn't whiz on them.
I'm not an animal.
Give me credit.
I could have. They were tied down. I could have done anything I wanted.
Hit anybody. What happened is so colossally stupid that it's...
So's your hair.
It's probably more embarrassing than anything else, but I don't want to say anything or do anything that's
going to... Sure. That's why you're on TV.
Right, it's going to get the judge mad,
Look at this.
I'm on probation for 5
Between
years.
Poundstone and Shriver, look at this Sergeant Slaughter look-alike contest we got on NBC.
Poundstone for using unsanctioned anti-anxiety medication and ordered her to spend 2 hours in jail.
People versus Paula Poundstone.
Poundstone is...
Yeah, that's right. The entire people against Paula Poundstone.
For the next
She's
5
climbed back in your bell tower and tried to pour hot water on us.
She isn't drinking. She has to attend 3 Alcoholics Anonymous meetings a week for the next year. See therapists.
She got a beer in her hand.
A mandatory child abuse program.
How about try walking upright? Might help you.
She may never again foster or adopt another child.
Yay! Hooray!
We got cake.
Yay! Look at that crazy cake.
Her own 3 adopted children get to spend days with her. As they did on this one, her first
Feels like
out of rehab.
With a guy with a rifle watching them.
The children are now under the jurisdiction.
The same FBI agent that got Elian out of the closet. Elian Gonzalez.
For the next year,
look, that kid's on a cane.
A friend of Poundstone.
Still walking bow-legged.
You get banged from behind for so long with a strap on. You'd be walking with a cane, too.
She knows she brought this upon herself and her children with what she describes as a runaway white wine habit.
They understood that I had a drinking
problem. A runaway white wine habit.
You look like Rocky Dennison.
They were taken away because my nanny told me that they were looking up the word drunk in the dictionary one day, and so
your picture.
I right away, that day, called a therapist that had been working with my kids and asked her to come over. And I wanted to let them know that, yes, I was having a problem.
They were also looking up the words dildo.
Mommy's problem and not theirs.
Mommy was so drunk she banged you.
What today means about coming home, about starting over.
My poor kids are so confused right now. I have told them that
they were shocked. You dropped your pants and there wasn't a penis.
Led to this. They do know that.
Talk about the confusion.
I apologized. It's okay.
They thought it was hiding in that big hair muff that she has there.
Poundstone has worked hard this past month trying to soothe her children. Now she has to address the rest
gently
of her
rubbing
problems.
their taints.
Now
she's got her hand on the kid's ass now.
Career. I don't know how to do anything else.
Right.
Are you really, really scared? Then
all I know how to do is have sex with kids.
That is it. And it's hard to make a living like that.
Afraid, perhaps, but also determined. In December, just days after being released from rehab, she stood back up.
Went on a 3-state munching spree.
It's my first night performing since I've been a criminal. And
oh, boy, the lesbians love that joke.
Oh, yeah.
That there were difficult subjects. There was a big elephant in the room. I've been in rehab for 6 months, so it's kind of strange to see this many seats not in a circle. I've told people from stage the most personal things, and my act has always been a reflection of what I'm doing, and it wouldn't make any sense.
Then you are dull.
I'm looking for volunteers from the audience. Are there any 8-year-old girls
around it, or now do jokes about the weather? At the rehab I was at, they got the Inquirer because a lot of their people
get some conditioner in that hair.
Look at that is a fire hazard.
I was so happy when I went from being an accused child molester to being an accused child abuser.
She said choose.
I had a graduation ceremony there at the place. And,
oh, that's funny stuff.
Right, that's
the
molesting humor. That's good.
And she hopes others will, too.
You guys have been wonderful. Thank you.
What a disgusting bitch.
Paula Poundstone is grateful to be back on stage. Now she's hopeful that with hard work ahead, she can get the rest of her life back as well.
Hey, Maria, way to ask the tough questions.
Right.
Unbelievable.
It was a Valentine, Ronnie.
Might make some feel she is less than open. However, she is counting
on
the
one
fact
part of
that
it
by
that's open.
admitting to an alcohol
Bring a third-grade
problem
classic
and impaired
Girl
judgment,
Scouts over.
and by signaling her willingness to rehabilitate herself, that people will be forgiving and let her move on. She'll have an opportunity to see how accepting the public is when she performs again.
Don't forgive Ben Loudon in this country. They're going to forgive you.
All right.
Coming up next.
Okay. That was the Paula Poundstone interview. Not a lot of the hard questions there. From Maria Shriver.
Now, you wonder why people complain that women can't be comics or journalists.
We saw a bad example of both tonight on Dateline NBC.
Unbelievable. And at the very least, as a journalist, just go, wow, her act's not funny.
Something like, ask the woman, do you think it's appropriate to bring up the fact that you're a child molester at your comedy show?
You're talking about protecting your kids, and there you are doing this act. How about leaving your kids out of your act?
God. All right, that's it for us.
We're leaving?
We're done now. We're leaving furious and disgusted again.
Well, we had fun tonight, Fez.
It was a good time. Thank you very much, callers. Good work.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, right after Opie and Anthony.
Tip.